Hello, everybody. I am your GM now and always, Cloudheart on Cloudheart TV, and this is Elder Scrolls GAOL, and I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. This is our continuing series. The Redux has been put on hold. Not ended, but very long put on hold until things change.
Yeah, because we started Starfield. That's gonna be like a big thing, and yeah, like, and also
reasons.
I've got mostly just like it's whatever. Anyways, also fuck, you're not using the usual intro music, and that scares me.
It's scary.
No, because different things are different. But let me go ahead before I pick back up on this song. Let me go ahead and play some ambient music. More to our effect. I just wanted to scare you a little bit, but we are going to get to that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes.
We're streaming properly?
We are streaming properly. Can you guys
okay,
hear me?
Yeah, we're good. I had somebody who wanted to watch.
Oh.
Welcome in, everybody. I think, as my lovely players have said, which I always love when you guys chime in, you don't ever feel afraid to pop in when I'm doing this recap or with these intros. Always speak up.
Hi.
These are the stories. No, this is the recap for session 43. We are currently in session 44. Did the music? Yeah, the music acted wonky right there. We are currently in session 44.
You like cut out for a bit.
Yeah, everything just sort of hung for me for like a solid second. It was like a weird. We're just gonna be a dramatic pause moment.
Audio glitch.
They froze you for like half a second.
Last time.
Oh well.
On Elder Scrolls GAOL, our heroes barely escaped combat with the concentrated evil of Baran, the last dragon born of evil, in a hair-raising combat where he was equipped with none other than the Mehrunes Razor, a weapon which may kill on one strike. Doing everything they could to disarm him without being touched, they knock him prone and immediately take off rather than continuing this dangerous and risky fight, as they realize he is fully capable of manipulating the knife at a distance via telekinesis. Doing all they can, they peel out in their cart at a blinding speed, controlled only by a blind individual, Krona, just barely avoiding crashing while swerving down this mountainside, or this hilly region where this temple was located. Yokargo, taking over as Krona clears these horrid hills, swerves southward rather than lead Baran to the people of Ilesia's homeland. However, Ilesia is finding it relatively difficult to rest with the blade of Mehrunes Razor nearby without its sheath, knowing that the slightest bump into that blade has deleterious effects.
So fun.
In a tense moment, realizing that they don't really have much to go on, they decide to call Nimue. However, as luck and fate would have it, they call Nimue right as they ride alongside, heading southward for about 30 minutes to an hour. They pass by another temple in this region, as many of the temples of the Daedra that weren't dedicated to many of the temples that weren't dedicated to the three good Daedra or the four House of Troubles were out here. This being Sheogorath's temple, one of the corners of the House of Trouble. Here, called by the group, Sheogorath takes interest, and right as the call begins, Sheogorath joins, making it a group call. Distracted by his insanity, just as they attempt a save, Nimue is not capable of noticing that Sheogorath corrupts this most recent record that Nimue takes of all her heroes. Your save file has been corrupted. Riding up after this weird call, they see Margon, the torn and battered walls of which appear to have been kicked in by something at least 100 feet tall. Trying to figure out options because they now realize that this town isn't as defensible as they before thought. They're pulled back into conversation with Nimue, who attempts to reach out to everyone with for more info, albeit Sheogorath's continued interruptions assiding it. Distracted by a single comment of Krona's, she mentions his original family and asks if he'd be interested in knowing. Seeing as how Emily knows most of your stories. She doesn't often comment on it, she doesn't force you to remember your past, but she does know most of your origin stories. Even though Krona did not know his, he knows it because she is the record keeper for the heroes. Finally willing to know, Krona finds out from Nimoli what was his life, what has he forgotten. And the truth is that he was stolen as an egg from his nest and history, and even from his tribe, by the Ghost People tribe, the Veskleel. Angered and hoping for a chance to fix things, Krona calls out across the chasm of the void in willing hopes to renegotiate his contract with Sithis. That he will serve, he will end what must end, and then he will cease. Unwilling or uncertain, Sithis simply moves to end Krona's existence early, unwilling to apparently negotiate. Transporting Krona away from the group into a middle space in existence. In a rather dramatic show of defiance, seeing and meeting his end, rather than backing down or in cowardice, Krona reaches into his own chest to pull out his heart. You want this heart back? Here, take it. I do not want it anymore. Unaware, Krona's defiance in this space against this entity enacts the enantiomorph of the rebellion of the Dark Sun. Through sheer willpower, Krona's willingness to risk total oblivion to defy Sithis replicates the transformation of Lorcan into Thor, the spirit attached to the world and possibilities of Nirn. There, for a moment, Krona sees Lorcan, and feeling the presence of a nearby heart, Elysia joins him in this hidden space by her abilities granted to her by Azura. Seeing a dying Krona, she reaches out to his heart to aid him, only for the heart to disappear in her hands, into a middle space of her own making, by her own abilities. In doing so, this returns them both to the land of Nirn, only for everyone to suddenly see a dying Krona, with an open, gaping wound in his chest and a missing heart. Thorin, not taking this well, as I doubt anyone could, almost inflicts a horror amid his madness at the loss of his friend on everyone via magic. Though most everyone went unharmed besides Delon, it was a harrowing experience all the same. Broken by grief in this moment, Thoradin sees the spirit of the Daedric Prince of Madness at his lowest moment on the precipice of the depth of grief. He gives his mind and spirit over to Sheogorath, altering where his chaotic creation is aligned. Who demands, as he does this, to open the door. Reaching out with his heroic powers to the door which all heroes see, an ever-present symbol for the hero. Our hero, Thoradin, is the first to interact with and open the door. And through this door, whether delusion, truth, none can say, through it walks our player Hans, new character, for the time being. We will see what Hans is playing next time he's here, but he's not here this week, unfortunately. That's alright. He will show up sometime in the next session or whenever he has free time.
Yeah.
But now, Thoradin deals with the truth that everything will be okay. His friend is alright. Nothing has happened. Things just change a little bit, but my friend is perfectly okay. As he dives into the depth of some form of delusion, madness, and truth. The rest of our heroes, dealing with a broken Thoradin, a dead Krona, here, echoing across the storms of ash, high and far off in the distance, another sound.
Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
It's just us witnessing
Fuck.
this one. Oh, technically Thoradin is.
Fuck.
But,
God damn it.
oh, Lord.
We win these. We win these.
God, the
I
death.
can't teleport us away, so.
Dumber again, like, Dunmer have to fight the Nords again?
Again.
Again? What is this, like
Again.
like the third time?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot of fighting.
Oh boy.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
And we switch to a different track.
Here's music.
As I play some music. Some music.
Music.
Hearing far off in the distance a strange sound. They hear the looming calls of another force in Tamriel. They were warned of it once after the events at the Winterhold College. Far off in the frozen waters of the Sea of Ghosts can be heard the shouts of hundreds of Thums on the wind, and a world-echoing, low drum of war. Shor is sailing, and he is searching for his heart. And we begin our session there.
Oh no. We have no magic, little stamina.
Yeah, no,
We can't
Okay,
fight
now-
this guy. Well, we could. We shouldn't.
surely we have time to sleep, right?
No,
Before
no,
this?
we don't.
No, come on.
No, we don't.
Don't do this to us, man. Don't do this to us, GM. We need sleep. We're tired. We're very
We are-
tired.
our
I'm a
guys are
sleepy
very
baby. yeah, I got you guys. I got you guys. We're gonna swap maps.
Alright, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay.
Oh, well.
We're swapping to the
Boy.
big boy map.
Yeah.
The big boy map. Ooh, fun.
Oh, my beautiful
Whoa, okay.
Tamriel rebuilt map. I love this map.
This music is really good,
I
actually.
almost sneezed.
Yeah. Oof.
Bless you.
Oh,
Almost
right,
bless
I
you.
went to sneeze and it just left me.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I'm reloading my mappies.
Okay.
I loaded for the
Right,
stream, but
y'all.
not from my actual other monitor. I loaded for the OBS, but not my monitor.
Great,
Aw, man.
great. So good.
It is a big map. I'm still trying to find a solution. I possibly need to find a way to optimize this image. It's just
There we go.
really big. It really big. Well, the thing is, I want to track where we're
Very
traveling,
large.
and it's like it's
Where are we?
the exploration reveals. I will, as soon as my
Yeah.
map comes up, show you.
Mine is up, so I'm ready for you.
Yeah, mine's up.
All right, I'm loading in.
Mhm.
You are currently right here outside the gates of Margon. You have arrived, and I would say it would be more fair to just go ahead and move you right next to Margon.
Okay.
You are actually right here. However, the major thing traveling in this cart is to know pushing any further on at sort of like how late it has become. Essentially, y'all have been traveling for at least a day and a half without rest with everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pushing any further, even an hour will put you all into a state of exhaustion, and it further and further. However, you do know that there is a looming general danger out there. You left Baran as a threat. He was not dead when you left him, and he was extremely angry. And it's time for me to switch to some generic music from Morrowind. Because the more impressive thing is you're currently in Morrowind.
Beautiful.
Yes.
How close to the drum sound? Are they just like off in the distance?
It sounds a lot closer than it should. You don't know why that sensation is the experience. But it sounds closer than it should be able to sound. Is basically what I'll say.
Okay.
It all that sort of intuits and informs you is that this may be a far carrying sound, but it's not forever off. It's probably somewhere out in the ocean, but it's not forever off. It has an echoing quality that is so close that it definitely doesn't make sense for it to be as close as it is, but it informs you this probably just carries an incredibly long distance.
Cool. The drums are close. Should we just keep going? Should we just get past Margan and go somewhere else? I know it's not ideal, but I think we might have to outrun that one. We also need rest, though. I'm tapped.
We really need rest.
What if we rest either Baran or the drum people could, ambush us?
That's true, but
I suppose they could ambush us anyway and we slice it, but...
And if they do and we haven't rested...
Sleep is vulnerable right now.
How are you two... How are your magicka? Both of you have...
I'm tapped.
You all look pale and... not great. You all need rest.
Sleep in shifts? Maybe try to get into Margan and then sleep in shifts.
Probably a good idea, yes.
Thoradin?
Truthfully speaking, I am a bit tapped on magic. I mean...
And how are you feeling after
What? I'm feeling fine.
Yeah. I don't...
Maybe not best to, you sort of hear your friend Isbetta speak up. Maybe not best to pull that thread right now.
Alright.
Yes.
Do we want to go into Margan or do we want to set up camp outside? I think outside might be more defensible.
Probably. I don't know if... Oh, is by the way, it's been a while, so I don't remember. What is the status of Margan right now?
Got destroyed.
Margan, y'all came by it. It is present that it is apparent that people do live here, but it appears that the walls and things were kicked down by something of massive size. You can tell that sort of by the shape of the destruction in the wall. It's uniform, but it happened in one fell movement.
Yeah, okay, so if people live there, I don't know, gotta be real. Staying in any populated area in Vardenfell, I feel like we're gonna get shanked in our sleep.
So I think we should just stay outside of Margan, honestly.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Alright, so... Oh my god.
Can't have shit in Tamriel.
Alright, Eiley is, if we're going to stay outside, Eiley is outside of the wagon, turned towards the drums, and anyway, and as much of the surrounding area as possible, just keeping an eye out and sleeping as little as she can, because she's stressing out.
You really should get some rest.
I know, I don't want to. I don't want something to get us.
Nothing is going to get us. We'll make sure of that. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Okay. But yeah, I'll like sleep last and take the first watch as
Okay.
depending on how much sleep I need. I don't know how much I need.
Yeah, about 8
Whatever I can
hours.
get, the lowest amount of sleep I can get away with getting. And
I mean,
still
you
have
can
a
get
rest
away with
is what I
like
look at.
that. That's this system is a little bit more flexible. You can get away with a short rest, and that will give you a little
Can I just
bit.
do a bunch of short rests?
No, we
it-
need a full. We need a long
like
rest.
I
like
could get a
the
full-
minimal I will accept for a long rest is 8 hours. Like basically
Okay.
like in a strenuous moment I would accept 6 hours as a long
Go
rest.
to bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Okay, I'm staying up as much as I can with still having the 8-hour limit.
Zafina will make sure you go to bed on time.
Yeah,
You get
Zafina's
plenty
gonna
of
like
rest.
just freaking. Yeah, Zafina's gonna be
Yeah.
like, no. Don't you
Yeah.
dare stay up. So yeah, I think we could take a long rest if we can.
Yes.
All right.
Asterisk if we can.
Yeah, asterisk.
Asterisk.
Hmm.
I am trying to find my concept art. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and I don't get. I think I recall you said I get some magicka if Zafina's adhering to the like.
Yeah,
Alchemy diet.
so long as you stick to this ridiculous alchemy diet and eat miserable things,
Yeah.
you have enough for a couple days to do so.
Okay.
You will get your mana back, but it will not be during your rest. It will be after you are awake for about 4 hours.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh,
So
great.
so when you ever hit long rest, whatever it does to your magic, you keep note of what your magic is just before and just
Yeah.
return it back to that.
Luckily, everything is full except magicka. So
Yeah.
Are we good to hit long rest, the rest of us, or not yet?
I
wanna
will
be careful about
allow all of you to hit long rest. You are resting with them as well, right, Alicia?
Yes.
All right. In that case, let me go ahead and get everyone some long resties.
yeah.
Back to being the magical battery.
Yeah.
Back to actually being able to do things.
My pain points are gone. My magic is back.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Pain. Or well, lack of pain rather.
Yeah, lack of pain.
Until
Wellness?
I just like randomly traumatize somebody in the street.
No.
Yeah.
I'm never short on pain points, just some random civilian. Horrors beyond comprehension.
No, it's awful.
Let's see here. I need to import a few more.
Not that it will ever come up, but if we ever go to this city down here called Andothrin, that's not what it's actually called in canon. It's Balfoyan actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed that. Like, they actually changed that to I think for like ESO synergy, or to like keep it consistent with like ESO lore.
Yeah, they're trying to be more consistent about it as they move forward to a bigger
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lore setting. Generally speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am just trying to get what would be a acceptable map for where you guys sort of are. Okay, cool. I switched over everything to a new module, so I'm having to on the fly do this stuff.
You're good.
We're trying to unify everything for my sanity's sake. You are currently
Understandable, yeah.
just outside of Margon, and I will give everybody waking up. Mirvos, of course, gets rest.
Yeah.
Alicia, you said that you were taking the first 2 hours, sort of like get about 6 hours of rest at the end, as someone sort of shifts with you. Mirvos will split his sleep schedule. He knows someone else wants to do that, and he'll let other people sort of sleep at the tail end. Oh, hello, Ian. Thanks for subscribing, Vilt. We're glad to have you. We're just doing our Elder Scrolls
Oh.
table.
Hey, I know
Hey,
you
nice.
too.
Yeah.
Mirvos.
Yeah.
Mirvos, our companion, Alicia's partner, decides to take over after you, and he's like, "Go, get some rest, please, please. You need to do everything you can."
Okay.
And he will take over for the latter like middle 4 hours, and then someone, whoever wishes to volunteer. If no one wishes, I know who will take over after.
I can take over after. I've still gotta make those skeletons into actual skeletons.
What do you say?
Oh god, I
Like
forgot about
in the middle
No.
in the middle of the night. So far 6 hours have passed. It's really less middle of the night because you guys have trouble telling time, but that you can still see the sun. It's actually like you sleep in the middle of the day, and it's now 7 p.m.
Oh my god.
7 p.m. and you're like, I'll take over, and Miros pauses and looks at you while everyone else is resting. You sure about that?
Sure, I don't see why not. I have some work to attend to anyway. Kill two birds with one stone, you know?
How you feeling, Thorin?
You know, a little hot out here, but I'm getting used to it.
That's all you have to say?
You know, can't complain too much.
Miros will make a
Observe? Is it observe?
he will make an investigate.
Investigate, okay.
He knows you decently well at this point. He will do roll with a +10.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you might possibly want to cry or complain or express any feelings about?
I mean, honestly, it's a little quiet without Chrono around, but he'll be back. He likes to go on his walks. Who am I to tell him?
Right. He does not leave you alone for this shift. He goes and not wakes someone else
Yeah.
up. He goes and wakes up Zafina's sister Jisa and tells her to immediately wake the rest of us up if he does anything squirrely.
So fair.
Yeah.
That's probably horrifying because I'm sitting there with leather straps binding together bones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Beyond
and
that.
Jisa has been trained as essentially a person who deals with necromancy. She's like, you just okay. Seeing as all the 3 people, Jisa doesn't really have a luck score. I will roll just a raw D100. I need all 3 of you to decide. I'm not gonna make you roll because in 2 hours nothing would have happened, Alicia. But I am gonna roll for Mirabos in the middle 4 hours. Luck roll.
Okay.
A simple single luck roll.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not great. That's not great.
I'm not
Wait a
saying it
minute.
yet.
Didn't Mirvos lose his luck?
He did lose his luck. But he
Yeah.
didn't lose his like ability to know about extra like dimensional portals to places.
Yeah, that's true. He
Also,
knows
I'm not
that
seeing the
stuff.
roll yet.
Did it not display to you?
Oh, it's displaying for me.
failure.
Just reload.
Okay, yeah, I'll just reload. It'll be okay.
So Mirvos fails. There's 5
Oh,
degrees of
buddy,
failure.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did you say you guys were camping?
We're like right outside of
Like,
Margot.
like right outside. Oh god,
Yeah,
we're gonna get
yeah.
fucking. Someone gonna like. Someone
kidnapped?
from the town's gonna come in and fucking shake
Or
us in our
that,
sleep.
yeah.
I knew
Or
it. I
someone
knew
from the
it.
town's gonna do
I
it.
really hope I get to notice them and just. I'm going to lobotomize you.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
During the watch where Mirvos is awake, he notices, like, essentially a sort of, like, figure approach in the middle of the, like, dawn, like, beginning darkness. Doesn't say much to anybody until sort of, like, just as, like, he's distracted by Thorin to go talk with him, he notices essentially a small figure which he perceives later after a bit of like effort. He like walks forward and the entity doesn't immediately retreat back. He perceives as both of them sort of approach each other, a small child who sort of rotates, circumnavigates out of like at a distance to Mirabos and like grabs a bit of y'all's provisions and then runs off.
Oh, fuck.
That could have been worse.
I
that
mean-
could have been worse.
Now
Yeah,
Jisa will roll. All she needs to do is avoid a 95 to 100.
To be fair, man, that poor kid probably like, if he lives here in this fucking place, yeah, he needs that food more than we ever will.
Yeah, we'll be alright, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jisa takes over, and in the next 2 hours, watching you sort of do this horrific thing as you sort of finding bones and sinew together with leather strap like Dr. Frankenstein in the midst of a sort of storm or in a like impromptu set of tent situation. You have to every now and then stepping outside to look out of the look out and walk around the tent to see if she sees anything amidst this storm. She's forced to sort of sit with you in this tent to make sure you don't lose it. And, well, you don't. What do you do attempt to accomplish in 2 hours, Thornton?
I'm attempting to, let me make sure I've got my spells here. Let me make sure I've got the correct time. Two hours. I'm going to take the bones and assemble one bone wolf. Yes,
One
I know,
bone wolf.
skeleton.
It's even
Doesn't
worse.
matter.
It's even worse.
Oh god, no, man.
God.
Not the fucking bone
Not the
wolf.
human bone wolf.
Ugh, god.
Yeah. Thornton constructs a thing which, when she comes back in the tent, has to make a horror check.
Girl, no. Girl,
Fucking
no.
heck. Dude, you're scaring the shit out of my
Scaring
sister.
her sister.
You're scaring the Huz!
You're scaring the hun. Yeah.
Come on, girl, you got this.
Okay,
Yeah, she's
she's-
fine.
She has-
She's fine.
She did spend some time on the Necromancer's Moon as essentially a cop against necromancers. So she comes and she said, "What the, Thornton?"
I understand it's a little uncouth to look at, but
Grotesque.
no canine skulls, and between you and me, the man was already a dog before he died.
You know, Beavers didn't really tell me what was going on, so why don't you catch me up?
I'm kind of so mean.
She says that she attempts to sort of negotiate her way around this insanity.
I mean, like I said to him, it's a little lonely without Corona, but he'll be back. He always is. Sometimes he walks away for weeks, but he always comes back. In time. Everything has its time.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, he walked out, he walked back in. I don't know where he is. He'll be somewhere.
How long is it going to take you to set this thing up?
What thing is the bones?
The wool, yes.
Ah, well, I'm mostly done with the actual assembly. The actual ritual time is about 30 minutes. Honestly, I'll probably keep the... I've got another skeleton. Next shift, I'll do the same. It's better to bring them up in batches. Makes them easier to manage.
Yeah, that's just about an hour or two, you said?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, cool. You don't need anything. I'm gonna head back to the tent to just grab something, and you aren't hungry.
Oh, no, it is. I'll be fine.
Been a lot of violence, you know. It's really, you know, never mind. And she steps out very hurriedly out of the tent, goes over to where her sister is sleeping, and shovels and shakes you out of the bag.
What is that?
Your friend losing.
For once, I agree with you.
Oh,
He is
for
not-
once?
Apologize, my
not
computer
okay.
crashed about 10 seconds ago. What did I miss?
Oops.
I forgot to start my MSI.
Jesus telling me you're losing it.
Yeah.
Lisa steps outside of the tent, sneaks over to where Safina's sleeping in her tent, grabs her by her bag, and just shakes her. Says, "Your friend is losing."
I'm inclined to agree. He's not taking Corona's death all that well. At all.
No, it's just
He,
not taking it well is crying, mourning, anger, lashing out, hurting people. He's not taking it at all. He doesn't think anyone's died.
Oh no. Well, I don't know what to do about it.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know this guy any better than you do. You've been gone for...
I think I know him quite well. We've been on this journey for how long at this point even? A long time.
Okay, well... This, You've been together for a couple months, and I was looking for you a little bit before that. I'm just gonna go ahead and be real with you. I understand. You can get on thick as thieves with people you go through a lot with. I think he's hit his upper limit.
I can talk to him. Maybe get through to him, but I don't know.
I'll go with you. I don't feel safe sitting you in that tent by yourself.
You don't have to.
But more importantly, before we go in there together, what the hell was that? I know I have been forced to I have been experiencing far more than I ever have traveling with you now. Why did the Argonian guy just appear with his chest gone? Is Baran doing that?
Don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know what happened.
Okay. That's not satisfying, but okay. Sister, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just going to tell you. There is a moment where you accept that these are more than things than you can handle. And I'm gonna go and tell you this is mine. I am going to react to any strange incident as if it is an immediate threatening threat, because one of our friends disappeared for the space of 2 minutes, reappeared, and his heart was gone, and he died. I'm going with you because I don't know what's causing.
Okay. That's fine.
You hear her continue to mutter sort of a litany in service to Stindar, the god of justice, and under her voice as she goes with you, and until she sort of gets calmer again.
Josephina's like doing the same thing, but to Azura.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You end up back in the tent with Thoradin.
Thoradin?
Welcome back.
Thoradin, what's happening?
Your guess is as good as mine. Everybody seems so concerned. I feel like we're all just overreacting a little bit.
What about Krona? You mean?
Yes, he'll come back. He likes to go on his walks. Why's everybody acting like someone died?
Thoradin, I know this hurts. I know you're in great pain, but I know. You'll be okay. You just Just, Chrono's gone. And I know that hurts, but you need to just... We're worried.
Thornton,
We're worried about you.
Thornton, make me a +20 willpower check.
Okay, I'm having to I'm having to get Foundry back open. I apologize.
All good.
This is the first time someone has contradicted your narrative.
Can you roll me one for me? I just need
Yeah, I
What's
totally
your
get that.
willpower?
85.
85.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's
It's a
so-
105.
Plus 20. It's...
Yeah,
you
the
forgot a
the first
105.
You
roll.
gotta take
the-
away his... Gotta take away those fucking rings.
Could like get them off me.
Yeah.
the rings of power, you see. They've driven you mad, friend.
Oh my lord, the one ring.
Nothing's wrong. My friend is okay.
Yeah,
you're
he's good.
you're unlucky. It didn't roll an unlucky number. That was like one of your unlucky numbers. You only have 46, 87, 3, and 37. So you're good. You see some sort of what you say sort of hits Thoradin. There's a brief, clear, notable pause where a person doesn't reply, is processing something, and he does not acknowledge this. Actually, Thoradin, having succeeded his role, rejects what you've said as truth.
Look, I understand it was a little scary, but you'll come back.
I... Okay.
Is Jesus steps forward, like stopping a prayer for a bit. How do you mean he's going to come back? Do you mean what you're going to prepare something out here in one of these tents with a bunch of bones, and he's going to come back?
Oh no. That wasn't me bringing him back. After all, necromancy simply imbues the spirit of the Daedra into the body. He is somewhere else. I don't know where. But, people walk out, and they walk back in. The door, you understand?
You mean the door?
No, like
Wait,
this is
wait,
that
hold on,
phrase.
does-
All that is lost on Jisa. You immediately catch it. Heroes catch that meaning. For some
Wait.
reason, that's sort of immediately apparent to them.
Wait, is Zafina the only person in the party who, knows what the door is?
No, we all do.
You all
you?
are aware of the door.
We all-
Most of you can't interact with it anymore.
Yeah.
Thoradin was only able to in a deep state of madness.
What do you mean about the door? What do you mean that he walked through the door?
I opened the door, he came back in.
That's... Okay, I need to talk to someone. I will be back.
Why don't you excuse us? Ichiza says as she very scoots her sister in front of her with her hand, sort of pushes her out of the tent. Be right back, and sort of waves a hand and then steps out, only to. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Glad you cut out.
Do you see what I am talking about?
Oh no. The door. I heard that.
I don't know
I've heard
what
that
that's about.
I've heard that before. The one. No. I need to consider it because maybe it's something I could use to help him. I just really hope this works. And we'll kind of knows that it's not really this doesn't really do anything, but she's doing hand motions over her head and then just asks for Glenmoril to appear. Please appear. Please let this work.
You kind of spook your sister. She's like, what the hell? Oh, you still have that. You need to give it back to. Oh, okay. Really adding some negative stereotypes, sister.
No, don't. I didn't steal it. Look, he teleports here when I need him.
At this point, Glamoril, appears on your head, and in the inner voice interior to you, you hear, "You are incorrect. In fact, correct. I do teleport to wherever I am needed. However, it's not like it's a return sender thing. I can tell because I am the diadem of the savant. I am Glamoril, piece of wisdom of Shalador, and I can see what's going on in your mind since we're now connected. That is what you're thinking. I actually don't return when I'm called. You've taken me from the Archmage, but I'm here where I wanted to be, so that works out.
Oh, good. I warned her you might disappear anyways, so yeah. No hard feelings, I suppose.
Just give me a second as I look through everything that you've been through in the last couple of days. Okay? Vampires. Interesting. Argument, oh, cool, a friend has died. I think I'm caught up. What is going on? Seriously.
Gordon,
He is unwell. He has rejected the proper path of Nirn and the arena. He doesn't get it.
Other than that, he seems convinced that Krona will come back, that he's not dead, that he's just going to walk back through the door and be right back with us. And he mentioned the door, the capital THE door.
Yes, I understand the door. It is mentioned often in Shalador's writings, of which I am not particularly allowed to access much. But it is related to the concept of the numinous paramount.
Okay. Means what exactly?
The numinous paramount is the first creation of many of an archetype. Numinous being, well, from info related, you have some sort of connection already to her because of the lady in the white gown, the medicine lady. Oh, okay, I did look through your head. Is Beta. Paravant meaning first, she is the first of the numinous ones. Or those who walk along the path of Numinet.
Okay. So, what you're saying is Beta knows something?
Isbeta is connected to something. More likely, well, it's a little hard. You don't really know, so I don't know. And what I do know is I'm prevented from speaking on everything because Shalador, the greatest mage of his age, has prevented me from sharing unnecessary wisdom with those who are not ready to receive it. Sort of a pointless mechanism if you ask me, because if I can share it, at that point, I can only share it when you've already realized the general concept. But I suppose it's useful, as Shalador put it, for confirming a theory.
Okay.
This has been Glamoril, Diadem, and Saban. Is there anything else you need?
Well, so what do you make of this, of Thoradin's insistence that Krona will walk right back through the door and be with us again?
In all honesty, I don't often make anything of the ramblings of sorry. I was trying to display this and then also add y'all's characters. Bring your characters up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nope.
That's not the character that's on the scene right
That's
now.
not the character on the scene. You're defying the order.
Hang on a minute. Why am I here?
Yeah.
Why are you bringing up Alicia? All right.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to learn how to do this one of these days, but for now, we'll just do these scenes whenever I bring them up.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you need, you have to work it out yourself. I don't function as a sort of boost to your ability to do anything more than self-reflect.
Okay, okay. Then, can you point? Okay, so you can point me in the right direction.
Incorrect.
Right?
I can confirm when you have already reached the right direction.
That's well,
Kind of pointless, I agree. I disagreed with Shalador, who concluded that I was the lesser thing because he made me. So, you know.
yeah.
You just kind of speak up. Seastar, are you arguing with the headwear?
Yes, I'm arguing with the headwear.
Are you alright?
It's look, it's an enchanted artifact.
And it has some sort of intelligence inside of it?
Yes, yes, it does.
Carry on, I guess. I will agree with you. Your frustration is completely valid, and generally, I usually affirm people should feel the way that they do, sort of their internal experience, seeing as how I only mirror another person's experience. But yeah, no, I can't help you, or any more than essentially your ability to reflect helps you.
Okay.
You want to know what's going on with Thornton?
Then I have to figure it out myself, don't I?
Sort of. Thornton has stated a phrase which you have certainly heard before related to your status, as nimbly calls hero. This much you know. You're second guessing yourself.
Second guessing myself? What? On what? What am I second guessing myself on?
He has mentioned a door. You are aware of the door. People have asked you about it before. You have a hunch.
Yes.
This hunch isn't far off.
You always told you told me that I think I recall something about having the freedom to see the door and having the option not to walk towards it, not to open it.
Correct.
What happens if you do open it?
I don't know. That's like an uncomfortable statement that it comes to. A conclusion that the diadem does not often have to say to anyone. I don't know.
Oh no.
But as I have said before, what I do know is that one is deeply unwell, and the ramblings of insane people often touch upon pieces of truth in their meanderings.
So, what pieces of truth? Are you saying that maybe he's right? That Krona just went on a walk somewhere, and he's just going to pop out of a bush or something?
Again, I can't know that any more than you. I've been caught up in this situation by resting on your brow. I am saying it's a possibility, which is something you already know. That's why you're asking.
Possibility. Maybe. What if I were to hear him out? Not saying I necessarily have to agree with everything he says, but maybe if I just listened instead of dismissing him, instead of telling him he's wrong to feel this way and that he's maybe that's the key to help him.
You are uncertain about this. but you do believe it.
It's worth a try, isn't it? Wouldn't you think?
I'm not used like this. You know this. I've said it. I can't
Yes,
tell
I
you what the
know.
healthy choice to take is.
Yes, I know. But it was a rhetorical question, but whatever. You've helped me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have been the diadem of the savant. It disappears.
Okay. Okay, so important question. Did I just steal the diadem from the
Yes,
archmage
100%.
again?
She can't get it back
Fuck.
right now.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oops. I'm sorry.
Oops. Oops.
Oops. What are you gonna
My
do?
bad, didn't mean to steal the ancient artifact.
No, I totally meant to. I just
Didn't meant
Oops.
to do
Oops.
it
All
permanently.
diadems.
I did mean to steal it, but I will give it back. Don't worry. All right. Okay. I think I know. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna walk back into the tent with Thoradin.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
Hey. Hey there.
Hi, welcome back again.
So
Not really now.
when do you think Corona's gonna come back?
Ah, now that is a loaded question. Could be a day, could be a year.
Mm-hmm.
Really just depends on how things shake out.
Said you walked out the door, didn't you?
Well, he walked in through the door.
You walked into it. Door, where do you think he went?
Don't know. I suppose wherever the other side of the door was is where he came from, but where he went is anybody's guess.
And
It's a very fascinating thing, honestly. Probably
What
one
about-
of the only things I regret about not being considered hero anymore.
what do you think about the door? This door that you this door that you walked through.
I
What do you think? Do you have any ideas of what's behind it?
What's behind door number 1? Sorry. That sometimes I as a GM can't help it. I can't help it. I'm broken.
You're good. You're good, man.
I think that we think about how reality is entirely wrong. I think the door is whatever exists on the other side, and that's all there is to it.
The other side of what?
Everything.
Okay. And that's what Corona is right now, right?
That's what it was. He walked back through. I opened the door, and he came out. I apologize. I know sometimes I misspeak.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Make me an investigate.
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
You win
50%. That's not bad.
Got it, you got it.
There we go, look at that.
Doing those.
Your investigation is not really attempting to suss out whether you know that Thoradin is not a reliable statement of fact right now. The
no.
investigate is more with all the body of knowledge that you have. Is this plausible? And as far as you know, it's not impossible. So, like, you know that at least he's not spitting complete and utter insanity.
Okay. It's, educated insanity.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, that could be a word for it. Sure.
Right, so... I mean... In the meantime, since Krona's not here yet, how are you feeling? You miss him?
Little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
Little bit. He'll come back,
Not-
but he always did like to go on these long walks, and it's always a little lonely without him.
Make me another investigate. This time with a minus
boy.
10.
Oh,
You haven't known
Uh,
you haven't known Krona for a long time.
With a what?
A minus 10.
Minus 10. I can do that. I can manage.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yes, reroll.
Ugh,
Ah.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to do it again.
Do it. You got this. You got this.
This is the last time. No. Fuck. God,
So annoying. No.
Don't always have to
Alright,
win
no. Oh my
everything.
God.
Everything. It's all good. I know you're not
I
trying
know,
to,
I
but
know.
it's just a warning.
It's not me wanting to win everything. It's me wanting to gain knowledge. I want to know shit.
Let's
I need
know.
knowledge.
I need to
Knowledge.
fucking- you're like handing me lore, and I
It is always
Need
fun.
the lore.
It is fun to get a bunch of it.
lose it. It falls out of my fucking fingertips.
It is fun to try to find out it all, but sometimes you do fail to check it. Your character. Not everyone in Tamriel knows everything about Tamriel. For sure. Some people are living their basic lives. So completely, utterly possible for you to just sort of like this is sort of a you know, you're not gonna piece every puzzle of existence together.
No. Okay. Okay. So, in the meantime, though, is there anything we can do for you?
I think everything will work out just fine. I do appreciate the concern, though.
I know you, Burden. I know you really miss Corona, and that's okay. You will be back in time, but that doesn't mean you need to. I don't know. It doesn't mean you need to pretend you're okay with it, with him disappearing.
I just wish he would have given me better warning.
I know.
Thornton, you get a strong sense there is no sadness. There is like there's frustration. There's maybe the hint or tinge of somewhere far deep, but it's not like it's buried or he's suppressing or he genuinely does not have a grief. This is sort of like a frustration. I just wish my friend would tell me. It is a little unnerving to look at your friend and know there is no tears in his eyes because he genuinely, from the depths of his being, does not believe that Krona has died. Y'all buried the body maybe 4 hours ago. Or maybe after resting, maybe 12
Well, the
hours
body
ago.
buried itself.
Yeah, the body sort of just
Oh yeah, it did.
is gone. So, like,
By the earth.
Yeah.
the body
Like,
dug
like,
its way
whoop?
into the ground and it poof. And
Yeah.
Glamouril said, you hear Glamouril sort of pop in your ear. You entirely certain about this?
Entirely. What do you mean? Entirely certain about what?
Hey, I'm the one who evaluated him. I'm pretty good at just sort of doing that in general. This guy does not get it. That does not get it. He gets a lot, but he does not get this.
Okay, he doesn't get it.
This isn't like a trick
I wish it-
statement.
I wish I knew what it was too, and what did? But maybe... Do you want to take another shot at him?
Don't put me on that guy's head. You don't even want to put me on that guy's head.
I'm going to put you on that guy's head. I am going to put you on that guy's head.
Oh my
You
God.
don't even think that this is a good idea.
I don't. But whoever got anywhere without taking a few risks.
Do what you're gonna do. I realize I can't argue with you. I actually realize this. I know I can't argue with you. It's that sort of a
I know
fact.
that. I know that. You know that too. That's not your job to argue.
No, it's not. And this is sort of like, this is an awful thing that you're doing right now.
That remains to be seen. Alright.
Jumping.
Then?
Sure. I suppose I'll try to tie it in again. What's the
Alright.
worst that could happen?
putting the thing on him.
You hear is like Glimmeril like sighs, takes a deep sigh as you pull him off of your head, and he is rested on the brow of Thoradin. You don't know my name. You haven't gotten it yet. Hey, buddy.
Hello. What? Here to test me again if I understand the arena.
Yeah. I am. You know, tell me you suddenly have solved some more. You still don't get it because you still threw away the essential part of what makes you beautiful here on Tamriel, and now you've just switched service providers.
Yes, I know. You are no longer capable of change.
Yeah.
No day draw.
So unless something major, hold a tick. Make me a willpower check.
Oh no. He's into something fine.
I'm John Willpower.
Yeah.
I'm John Willpower.
How did you figure this out?
There's more than one way to skin a cat if you like ignore the bit of a pun there.
Oh.
We're right here.
Oh, not you. I mean the crooked cat.
You know that it's weird to talk like this. I know because I'm sort of connected to you. You know this. It's like looking in a funhouse mirror, like one of those fair houses that they occasionally have on like one of the festivals for the emperors. It's not right in here. You know this. Actually, that's the strangest part. You don't.
What's right? What's wrong? It's all relative.
No, it's not. But you think it is. You think it is, and this is why I'd like to not be on your head anymore. Put me back on the cat.
No, you stay. Wait, no. Can I hear that?
You can't hear him. Like he's arguing with Thornton. Just put me back on the cat.
Never mind. I didn't say shit. I didn't say
the only
shit.
person who can hear Glamoril is the person who's connected to it. You only ever know Glamoril's name after you solve the mystery. Glamoril's angry because like, okay, you clearly figured something out. You got a lot of secrets. You sort of dug deep, and you, in an hour where you really needed to, you got a super secret about the universe. Cool. Yeah, a lot of bad people learn info about those secrets from more of just your general people that you could have connected to. I mean, heck, you were a well-read guy. I know it's in here, and you just start hearing shuffling as like Thornton, as like essentially it's accessing mind files. It feels a little bit like a seeker reaching something in Apocrypha for you, and it like, huh. And all the text is like weird. You do this to every book. This is like encrypted in your head, like because you're paranoid. You realize that you're paranoid. You know you're paranoid.
Oh yes, 100%. I know I'm paranoid.
This is not stable behavior. You're flipping. It knows what you know because it's sort of connected. Anyways, and it sort of points you to essentially like a book that you remember. You don't have perfect memory, but a book you remember reading related to essentially the religion of like the old tribunal, and Vivek learning the secret of the royal syllable from a horrible entity.
Trying to do a little bit of fun, a bit of reading on Vivek in there.
Yeah, there's music. There's music. There's plenty of music. A lot of which you're actively trying to ignore right now. So you solved a single super special secret. A lot of unhealthy people have. Congratulations.
I failed to see the point you are making.
You still haven't solved the mystery, and more importantly, until it's going to ask you to make a willpower check and I'm minus 50.
Whoa.
It starts looking at it, asks you this. It notices a memory of yours. A lot starts to your head.
He's so good.
You
He's
like
so
that? How
good.
you like that?
You are allowed a counter argument, but the diadem stops and pauses it. You heard the royal syllable and did not ask for your situation to be fixed. Sorry. You heard the royal syllable, you pronounced it and you knew it, and did not ask for your situation to be fixed.
Well, out of
What
character,
could-
do I remember what I changed?
Yeah, what could you possibly have asked for that would have been better than fixing your situation?
Something for everyone. No one is bound by their fate fully anymore. If I have to remain a paranoid, self-loathing mage for everyone who will ever be born from now to have that, maybe the mystery is not worth fixing. Maybe the mystery is just that, a mystery.
Despite all of its sort of like grandstanding, when you tell it sort of, oh, I did something for everyone, the Glamro just pauses. Okay. I'm gonna go over this stuff. Your request was to free people from bonds, yes?
Yes.
And to let them sort of experience things as they can, as they choose to.
Yes. Seemed the right decision at the time, and I stand by it.
I hate to admit it, but you are close enough to a point I am the diadem of the savant, the circlet of the mage, the circlet of the sage. I am he who has been given great and grand secrets to those who come bearing truth and wisdom and progress. I was there in the first era, when the ripples of moments later were predicted by the great mage Shalador. I was there and knew and was given and birthed secrets when he felt the betrayal of the one on this mountain. You have considered others, which is a great wisdom written into me by Shalador. I know how you're going to answer, or at least I think I do. I am permitted by my creator to offer you a truth. Do you wish to be separated from your madness to the truth unvarnished and to return to your old ways and your old being?
My old being? Like, being mortal?
Yes, being capable of participating in the arena.
No, that's a fun primitive event, wouldn't it? Sure. I don't see why not.
Glamouril shares with you a secret which will be difficult to process. I need you to make me an endurance roll with a -10.
Oh,
no.
Endurance! Endurance
minus
against
10.
Thoradin?
Oh,
Let's re-roll
oh
then.
shit. Well, okay, it's yours is that bad.
Gordon?
Okay, so yours not that bad.
Let's do it again.
Shit.
I have 3
Yeah.
luck.
You have 3 luck, you got this.
Oh, that was an unlucky number. That's an unlucky number. You can't roll anymore.
Oh. Oh.
Give me 1 second. Thornton,
I'm not gonna explode. It's my heart.
You
gonna
take-
explode.
Don't
You-
explode, my boy.
no, Thornton, you don't explode and you don't take any damage. But you immediately take essentially like 100 magicka damage as essentially your really trained brain just sort of tries to defend yourself from Glamourill's like outpouring as your consciousness knows from experiences with Emily, this is sort of too much info, and your mind just realizes the only defensive mechanism is to let it process it in a place of like a state of low stimulus. You immediately induce a sort of willful unconscious state on yourself, willful separation from all conscious experience as you drop to the
So my
ground.
mask is just short-circuited.
Yeah. Glamouril attempts to dump info to you like Nimile is capable of doing, and your brain just like, no, we can't be here for this. Turn off. And you will begin processing that when you wake up, but you're unconscious. All you see, Zavina, is he's talking to the thing, and he's like, yeah, go ahead and share it with me. I want to know the secret of how to become, you know, mortal again. And like G said, you were hearing his half of the conversation, and then he just flops to the ground.
What did he do?
Hey, sister. Did your magic TR like just kill him?
No,
Because
he
that sort of
looks
solves
alive.
problems, but
Well, he looks alive. He's just asleep. Yeah, we have to stay with him until he wakes up.
how long did that be, sis?
I don't know.
He will be out for 4 hours.
Oh god
Oh my
damn
god.
it! All right, we're putting him on the fucking cart. We gotta drag.
Yeah. Oh lord.
Everyone else is awake as an hour passes. Everyone comes awake, and it is now 9 p.m. on Vardenfell.
We have a problem, everyone.
What problem?
Thornton is going to be out for a few more hours.
Oh, good. So that means I can sort of talk about the fact that he's. Oh, so you noticed it too? Yeah, he's. Well, I was the one who asked you to. He's not doing so well, is he? Did you like put him to sleep or something?
It's what Thornton is going through. It's something more than. Feels like something beyond just grief. It's like he knows something we don't.
No, love, that doesn't mean that. It just means he's gone a bit nutters. His best friend died. He's went real low into a real low place. We've all done it. Or at least you, if you haven't. And he reached out to the Mad Lad.
Oi saw him die. Oi saw Krona die.
Yes, and
No, that's not what I mean. I saw him, rip out his heart.
Oh,
What do you
lovely!
mean?
And you're just now telling us this. We just get to see him reappear if you get disappeared. We figured you got pulled in by whatever tried to kill him. Care to inform us and share to the class what exactly went on wherever you went to?
Okay, so, alright, just so I have the info straight, GM.
Yeah, I got
Because I'm
it.
gonna go out of character for a second. Alright, so Krona put out his heart. I like slashed his like relationship with Sisyphus.
Yeah, you
I
slashed it
tried to
with
save
the
him, right? Yeah.
you slashed his connection via the Memory's dagger.
Yes.
Dagger.
And then I tried to save him and it didn't work.
You attempted to save him medically, which was medically
I don't know
impossible.
restoration
He doesn't
medicine,
have a heart anymore.
Yeah, I done a restoration magic, so I couldn't do anything helpful.
It wouldn't matter. I'm gonna be real with you. You would have had to pull off a miracle.
Mattered.
It's
Yeah. Oh well. Well, you know what? I'm gonna relay this to the team of roughly. So, I saw him pull out his heart. I saw, a huge, terrible being trying to get to him. I knew I didn't have a lot of time, so and there was a kind of a thread connecting them. And I ran up with this, and I'm kind of holding the dagger in my one hand still. And I slashed the thread. And then we were back and he died. And I couldn't stop it. And I tried, but I couldn't stop it. So it's my my fault.
So you severed him
think.
from something.
From something. I think it was from.
Why did he?
no cargo speaks up. This one thinks she severed him from being alive.
Whoa. We don't know that. We don't know that.
No,
It's
he was
a
already-
dagger. It's a magic dagger that kills
I
you.
didn't sever him. There was a tether between him and the creature thing, and I severed that. I would never have touched him with the dagger.
What did it look like?
I will
This thing you
describe
severed
it.
him from.
I will describe it like the six-limbed, whatever the heck, dude.
Alright,
Only those of you who are even aware of sort of worship of Sithis. Sithis is not a popular figure, and mostly only popular amongst the Argonians. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you who's not rolling on this.
Not
Thornton.
me.
Thornton is not conscious. Joe Cargo
Thornton's
is not. Joe Cargo's not a super religious person.
I don't think Eiley has the context.
Is Beta might know. Roughly, I'll be making her roll at like a -30. And Mirvos would only know in the loosest sense. Jisa would only know on a. I would make her roll at a -30. So basically, Isbeta and Jisa are the only people who would be able to roll besides you guys.
damn.
I'll roll to have fun.
We
but
can
do I
roll
have any
too. Do we have to? Do we
negative?
have to do it at minus? At any negative?
Yeah, negative.
Lore for y'all, Alicia, you know more about the Daedra than you do anything else. You know, Sithis isn't unheard of in the world, but it's not a popular region, and it definitely was associated with some
Yeah.
bad things. So, -20 for you, and Zafina,
Okay.
you weren't really involved in a lot of cults. Despite the fact that you're associated with Azura, you're not involved with a lot of cults. I would be making you roll at a -30, the same as your sister.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
Got
Got
it.
it too. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I guess. Let me check for these ladies. Hello, all my single ladies.
Ladies and Mirvos. Mirvos
Well,
is part of the ladies.
Jisa doesn't know. And Isbeta, unless Isbeta crits, she really doesn't know this. Because her -30 brings her to a -13. Yeah, she really doesn't know it.
Why is she fatigued?
Yeah. Why should dig?
I'll take that off. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me remove the fatigue.
Yeah. So I guess there's like a collective, like both
Oh,
Eileen and Zafina realize
yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Eiley, Zafina, you both from different angles. Eilicia, you have heard of cults of essentially like the cult that like sort of kidnapped you when you were young would often talk of sort of like an enemy of change, which is cessation, or like a like change clothed in black is how they often phrased it. And you only roughly ever heard the name Sithis. Zafina, you know this from more like rumors and stuff that maybe your sister was more religious than you and so avoided. You know rumors of like, you know, the Dark Brotherhood and they worship this entity like the Void.
Okay, wait, real fast. Is Sithis a thing you summon by saying its name?
No, actually, it's one of the curious ones. You have to. There's a very specific ritual to get Sithis' attention.
Okay, good.
Thank
All right.
God.
So I
This
was
is-
like, I do not want to say his name and summon him.
Well,
Okay.
you wouldn't know that either way, though. That's what you're asking me to
I
protect your
wouldn't know
character.
that. No, yeah, I
Wait,
was.
that sounds like
it was-
some kind of Dark Brotherhood
It was-
thing.
Change clothed in black, I believe. I've heard of it before.
So,
You're talking about my sort of. The only person who knows much of this unnecessary, risky stuff is currently knocked out. How did that happen, by the way? Isabella like turns over to you.
Okay. Were you around when I had the diadem of the Savant? I don't think you were.
No, love. I met you guys on the moon. Stark
Oh,
moon naked.
right. Forgot about that. Well, I borrowed it from the Archmage of Winterhold, and
Nice.
No. I intend to give it back, Jokargo.
Uh huh. Just borrowing.
Just kind of gives like this like disapproving like look towards him, like. But anyways, I put it on his head. We all took that test. Maybe if he tried again, something would be different this time.
What is this thing that you don't want anymore? And like he starts walking towards the tent.
Don't. It's not yours, Jokargo.
But not yours.
Well,
Also, if you
It's
take
not-
it off, then why do something to Thoradin? So I suggest you don't do that.
I don't know what's going to happen if I take it off, so we're going to leave it on until he wakes up.
Yes, that's a good idea.
All right. Yeah, I don't really know. Isbeta's more right about this, and we're in this land of ridiculous situations. We're down people. I can barely breathe. My fur is getting. Ugh. Fine.
And-
We'll wait for him to wake up because we need his help.
We're still being
also-
chased.
I also don't.
Oh
think
yeah,
I
there's
killed
that. But I
Krona.
figured that why add everything on the list all at once?
I don't think I severed Krona from life, I suppose. I guess I still kind of blame myself for killing him, but I don't think I fully like killed him with a dagger because he didn't die immediately upon me cutting the thread.
Here's another thing. Why did he sink into the ground?
Yeah,
no.
that's strange too. Mira says what? What happened?
He
His
sunk
body,
into
we
the
went to bury
ground.
it, and he sunk into the ground, yes.
Mirus was with y'all on the moon, right? I'm just trying to get my bearings as GM.
Yeah,
he was on the-
no, wait, no,
he was not on the moon.
He was not on the moon.
Was
He
like,
was not
no,
on the
don't
moon.
do it. Yeah. Yeah,
He
so he has
says-
no idea what's going on.
That tongue's just sticks out to me. I don't know. Yeah, no, love. It was weird. It was strange. He just kind of started sinking, like a weight. Alicia, make me a roll at a -20 for like sort of like recalling something. You can roll investigate. You're trying to remember something you have personally heard, but was sort of thrown in with a bunch of very other dramatic things.
Yeah, probably. Okay, investigate or what? Anything else? Could I
No,
roll?
investigate.
Lore?
Lore would be
Okay.
good, but lore is more like you know this from like a series of books or like a
Okay,
world
okay.
understanding.
Investigate -30, you said?
-20.
-20, okay. Let's roll that. Come on, be nice to me. Come on, be nice to me.
Oh.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I will re-roll this twice if I need to.
Oh, nice.
You
Yeah!
briefly recall a figure talking to you. A person you don't really enjoy thinking about when they talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dagoth Orr. And you
Boy.
remember when Dagoth Orr spoke to you near the end when he was dying of how he was betrayed by the hand of Set, who buried him under the earth, and he sank deep into the lands of Vardenfell, or what he said in his own tongue, Resdane. But he said he was swallowed up by the earth after Set did something. So Thasil. So you notice that there's a significance to what that little fact, but you don't know exactly what it is.
So, when we were fighting Dagoth, or he, said that and he was dying, he said that he also sank into the earth, but I don't know what that means for Corona.
That's something that people do around here?
I mean, a very powerful mythical figures, I guess.
Crona's
And
a lot. I'm not. Don't let me
Is
disparage him. Don't let me
Crona
speak of the ill of the dead. But
What was or what is Krona then?
I don't know.
Crona was alive, and now he is dead, love. But apart from that, I don't really know. It.
But maybe he's not. Maybe he's like Degather, not fully dead or something.
That's not good.
I don't.
I don't mean to say it's the same thing, but I don't know.
Glamouril said that something about in.
I'm sorry.
what
The
exactly
tiara.
did-
The tiara said something.
Yes, he did. Remind me again, GM, what Glamouril said about like finding like bits of truth in something.
Glamouril
'Cause I don't
basically
remember
said.
exactly what he told me.
Glamouril said essentially the minds of the insane and the mad go wandering and occasionally touch upon truths. It's not saying that
Yes.
they're always right, but sometimes they will land upon a truth, not realize it, and they either may stick upon it or just like errantly say it amidst all the other insane shit they say.
Yeah. So Glamouril told me that the minds of the insane sometimes stumble upon truth, some small semblance of truth. Maybe not in the way that he thinks, but maybe Thoradin stumbled upon some truth about Krona.
Like what? What do you mean Thoradin stumbled upon a truth about Krona?
Have you heard what he's been saying
No, I
about
was
how
asleep.
Krona walked into the door, that
What?
he just walked through, and that he can walk back out at any time.
Ah, that's
Right.
interesting.
I don't know what that means.
You know, Joe Carter's the
have
only
a-
other hero besides you because Isabela's sort of got a different situation too.
Is she? I don't know. I kind of thought
so
Isbeta was
funny.
still like.
Yeah.
Isabella is still a hero, but there's something else going on with her with
Yeah.
relationship to Alessia, Saint Alessia.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
She's got some sort of time travel shenanigans going on.
Yeah, yeah. I think we should just keep moving, you know?
Fair
don't
point.
know
There's
where.
nothing we're going to be able to do, and he's the one who usually solves these puzzles for us. So if he wakes up, he wakes up. If not, we find another way off this island.
Alright. And I hear those drums, you know?
What? Yeah, that's weird. I'm hearing them too. Oh, Jesus starts to speak up. Oh, those are drums? I've been hearing like whistling on the wind. And I just thought my brain was making words after that weird incident, but
No, they're not.
that was my heartbeat and my this went just wishful thinking that all the mutterings were something else.
No, there's actual voices on the wind and drums and stuff.
All who care make a perception. Joe Cargo paying attention and now being confirmed that is something will make a roll. As will Jisa. Esbeta knows to not try this.
Oh damn!
I actually did it. I got it.
Oh,
I probably shouldn't have got it to be bad, but I got it.
Ignore the minus 30. If my target number was an 80, I still missed. That's crazy.
By
oh, well.
one.
By
Go
one.
Cargo!
Joe Cargo has big ears, but they're not always great
Do I get
ears.
the chance? Do I get to observe too, or is that?
Yeah, you can.
I thought it was everyone, so I went. I
Okay,
was gonna observe.
Man, oh, that's my critical.
That's
Oh,
your
so
critical.
Nice. Jisa got it. I got it. You got it. And has Zeta gotten it?
We shall see.
We shall see.
Isbeta did not roll. Isbeta
Oh.
doesn't
Oh
want
yeah,
to listen to
Zeta's
this.
part. Yeah.
You can hear something like an initial set of warriors who seem to be like mostly female singing, or at least something off in the distance, mostly female singing. Zabina.
Oh.
But you don't understand this language. It is a language, you now realize. And for it to be heard from this distance must be incredibly loud, or they must be using horns or magic or something. And then you, because of your success being critical, you realize this isn't normal talking. This is shouting.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
You're starting to figure it out, love, I suppose. Yeah, I figured I could save this until after breakfast, seeing as how shite's so fucked out here, but why don't you tell the rest of our lovely in-laws? And he's like, Mira's, but you probably shouldn't use the word. No, everyone's using it around us now, so why don't you tell them, all of us lovely in-laws, what's exactly coming all down the pipe?
That's not singing. That's shouting.
Oh. Oh.
That kind of shouting.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Miro stops. What? You don't know what it says. Isbeta does speak the dragon tongue.
Oh. Do you know what it says, Safina?
No, I do not.
Does anyone know what it says?
Give me 1 second as I attempt to parse what I'm hearing again. They're gonna start over in a second.
I like this music, by the way. It's really good music.
Yeah, it's good.
He has woken, rising from the deep, taking his brown upon the fray. Not in surrender, provoked by the end. Hail the king, coming for his heart. Hail the sun, rising up from death. Fill your lungs with air, by his wives, we children 3. We are daughters of his wife, the heir. Fill your sails with wind now, shouting for the king. Shore will never surrender, coming is the end. So yeah, that's it, love. That's all it's been. We're being kind of hearing off the distance.
His heart is here.
A red
I don't know
mountain.
why you're asking me, love.
A red mountain.
Red Mountain?
Yes, it's heart. Red mountain. Behold. That's the whole reason we're here, isn't it?
Yes. And I'm the only one who can access it.
I thought we were here, like, hold on. I heard a
There's
lot
lots
of
of
crazy
reasons
things.
why we're
I was
here.
with you during the whole Azura thing. Still, we have to talk about that, sister. I was with you when we met the Nerevar and the lizard Nerevar that wasn't the Nerevar. I was with you when we killed the worst necromancer of all. Writing all that through with you. I was not informed that we were coming onto this trip for anything more than checking on Alicia's home village.
It was
We have several
a
reasons
little
to be
bit of
here.
both. It was.
Yes.
It always bothered me when we came back from the moon that we never actually accomplished what we said, what we were supposed to do. So I figured this is where we had to be.
Ah, yeah, cool. Prophecy. I guess. Fine. She sits over with Joe Cargo and begins making breakfast. This is too much for her.
One last detail.
Tell it to them? I literally cannot.
Saved Connor's life by putting his heart back, but it just kind of vanished in my hands, and I'm not certain what that means. And I'm not certain if I can even get it back. I'm not certain if I even want to, if that would interrupt something.
So, what? What do we do?
I think we should avoid the stingers over there.
Yes, I can agree to that.
Get moving after.
We need everybody eat. We have 30 minutes. That's about as much as is reasonable. We don't know what's going to come out of that town. We don't know where the evil guy is. Mirbos sitting down is going to use some of his common sense of like, there's several dangerous options, and he's trying to, what is the most reasonable thing to do right now?
Damn.
He's going to sit down and sort of like, he takes a stick, or at least an old petrified stick from something that long once could have been a tree or something. It's more like a like a long rock, like a stalactite. He takes it, goes into the soil next to where he's sitting by the fire, and starts sort of drawing essentially a sketch of what to do, a loose sketch of in the ash.
Yeah.
And he's going to attempt a logic roll. He will use his common sense, but he's also going to try a logic roll.
We could always teleport us back to mainland Morrowind if we wanted to. But I'm pretty certain that if he wants the heart and I can access the heart and he can't do it without me, he'll come for us anyway.
What did you say that the song is singing? Oh, they're mentioning the final war. What does that mean? I don't know, love. You'd have to ask a Nord. It's sort of a... As best I can remember it from my other experience, it's sort of something to do with a great saga of revenge at the end against... She looks over to Alicia. The elves. And she like sort of flaps down her like pointed ears.
It did too.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Oh.
You still here?
You're back.
Yeah,
You're
we
back.
can hear you. We can
You're
hear you.
back.
You're
Music's
back.
gone though.
Music's
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
Checking the stream just to be safe.
Yeah, stream's
It's
still
still
going.
there.
She
Stream's still
says,
going. Okay, good.
well, it's sort of like a great saga of revenge, is what I'm getting. It's the return of Shore to war against the elves, and she sort of flapped out her own ears and sort of awkwardly gestures to Alicia.
That's not good. That's very not good.
Ah,
It's a lot of people dead.
okay.
Should we approach him?
No. I can think about this. As Miro starts thinking about options, like all the bad options where, yeah, it's a risk, but that's a dumb risk. And he starts thinking. He's like, we can do it here. Or, well, Alicia, what places do you have marked? You mentioned recalling us somewhere. We need to get out of where we are.
It was near the embassy, out of character. I think that's the only one I have.
That's the only
on
one.
Tamriel.
That's the only one that you have chosen to tell me you have.
As far as I'm aware, out of character, I think I got rid of the others due to like
Some
Imperial
experiences.
like chasing. Yeah.
Yeah. The only place you could return is also in Morrowind, which Mirrors is like, a better solution would have been to get us. Okay, here. How much money do we all have? He starts opening his pockets. He's like, we paid the guy, and we'll just explain to him we're sorry. It was a bad trip. He was right. Like, he's looking through his pockets. He's like, I have no gold. I have no septums. I have nothing. I have I have 33. I have 33 septums. I have 33 septums. That's good.
476.
Are you trying to tell us we should leave?
I'm trying to tell you, yeah, we should get off of this island, and then we should immediately go somewhere where you said that they're marching, they're sailing, they're gonna fight. They don't like elves. We get somewhere not living with a bunch of elves.
I don't
These elves away.
I don't think it's that simple. We've got.
If you have better options, tell me. I mean, Russ just kind of looks at you with like, not really angry, not really. He's just kind of. This is a low, like a kind of low tension sass. He's like,
It would make sense to. It would make sense to run away, but we
Correct.
can't really do that because we have things we need to do here.
like what?
And
Like what? Like what? There's everyone on this island wants to kill us, or eats each other, or makes skull totems, or we listen. This is our ancestral homeland. Me and Elysia, we get it. This is special to us. Even we left this place. No one is supposed to live here. Everyone who was a smart Dunmer made deals that were mixed outcomes. We moved to Windhelm, then we moved throughout Skyrim, or we moved to the Empire. All bad options. Difficult things happen, but not, horrible if you were willing to suck it up. Everyone who wasn't willing to do that decided to live where you have to inhale plumes of smoke every day and eat things that might as well be glass.
yes, I understand that Vardenfell is terrible, but we can't leave these people here to die.
There's sure. So if counterpoint, love, I love you, but have you thought we can't fight him?
That's not what I'm suggesting.
Maybe that's not. And how do you know we even have to fight them?
He turns to he's better. You said this is a war against elves? As she nods very slowly. That.
Wow.
According to Dad, things during the Civil War of Skyrim were not great for us.
We should go. Should go somewhere else.
Yeah. So my idea, just hear me out.
Wait.
Elysia uses her powers. She returned us to the Traveler's League. We apologize for teleporting back. That's kind of like a no-no there, but we then pay whatever that fee is, and then we pay everything else, and we get them to move us somewhere where a human-allied horrible omen of war won't attack because it's so many humans. I'm thinking maybe we just go back to Skyrim. Or, not the smartest choice, we go closer to the heartlands of the Empire. There's a different issue there.
Yes, there is. There's one complication though, and that's the fact that Oi can access the heart he's after.
Yeah.
He goes into
So-
his bag, reaching for something, and like grabbed out a small, sort of keepsake chest that he travels with, Beerus travels with, and a small, essentially novelty, key for this, essentially what is like a curio, like a small curio box. It's where he keeps some special things himself while he's traveling with you. He reaches in and he's like, "This is you," and he holds the key. This is what he wants, and he holds the box. There is no reason to give him both.
Oi was never suggesting that Oi give him the heart.
I think what she means is that he would. We'd be in danger anywhere we went.
Yes, that's my point, is that he will continue to chase us for as long as he needs the heart.
I don't know what the options are then. most sensible thing to
don't know
do is
either.
just pull away and not fight him. Hold on a second. This is insane. Yeah, love. It generally all of it is. No.
I do have. Well, I
what
have
if
the dagger.
what if we give it to him?
What?
And wait,
I think that's the first option.
No.
I
He wants to kill everyone, but to get to this, right? What if we just give it to him before he gets it, and before he lands and starts killing everybody?
do we know what happens if we do that? We don't.
We don't, and I don't want to find out. I wasn't going to give
But well, why did my beloved want us to find the heart in the first place?
I'm not certain. I believe it
Wasn't
was
it-
to
She wanted to
help him, yes.
relocate it, didn't it? She wanted to relocate it, but why?
I don't know.
Did she want to bring her brother back, or did she?
And what happens if she succeeds?
Okay, we're guessing at this point. But what I'm saying is the reasonable options are attempt to avoid fighting an army of people with the shout. We have seen what one person with them can do. Even a few of the Greybeards handled a lot of those legionnaires up on the mountain. We've seen what the one prisoner who could shout one of the two of the words with us could do. Whatever's going on with him, wherever he's gone. So, an army of them is just not realistic. What I'm saying. Oh wait, third option. This is occurring to me, but no one's gonna care to hear us. We're not even getting an audience with them. This is not really an option. Is we somehow contact the Telvanni mage who isn't an asshole. Not really a realistic thing. And we tell one of them that there's a looming danger, which again, they don't think anything can hurt them. And then we tell them to arm together in mass and unify against the common threat. They all hate each other. So that's just not the realistic option.
Is he
But-
not immortal though? The one that they be fighting? Is he not immortal? Or something? I don't know. I'm not I'm not big on his lore.
Are you talking about Thor?
Yeah. Is he not technically immortal?
I guess.
So
I thought
how are a bunch of mages going to defeat him?
They're not. They're supposed to get him to. Eiley, I'm trying to help us. I'm trying to keep you safe.
I know,
I'm trying
I'm
to.
not-
I don't really have a lot of options, and at this moment, Mirvos's common sense will go out for the day, as he has essentially offered solutions to a really unsolvable problem. He has been told, avoid a world-ending threat, a final war where something is coming to kill your beloved. What's your solution? He's like, run, or throw something in the way of while you're running, or give the person what they want before they kill you. Those are his three options: run, use someone as a scapegoat while you run, or give them what they want. Mirvos, as brave as he is, and everything he's ever faced, is not considering fighting this.
I think we should keep going to Red Mountain.
I think so too. As terrible as that is.
Because I don't
want
what
to give
if-
him the heart. I
what if
don't
what-
know what he'd do afterwards. I don't know if he'd just continue his slaughter with the heart. So I'm not giving it to him, but I
And
think
at
we
this
should go there
point-
anyway.
About 2 hours have passed. I will let you guys skip 2 more hours and Thornton wake up as y'all
Yes,
put
he
him in
did.
the cart and start riding.
Yeah, Thornton's
Thoradin.
back.
What is
I will
Thoradin-
say-
what's
Thoradin
happened to
was-
Thoradin?
Yeah.
I will say you've already been traveling. I'll actually rewind time by about 2 hours because y'all ate in 30 minutes and he immediately packed up and got y'all riding. You are heading.
Yeah.
What direction are you heading? You can go over these routes or you could go
Okay,
through roads.
So how does one get up this mountain?
That's a good
There-
question.
From
Yeah.
which direction should we go?
So realistically, you can you will have to leave the cart if you go. I'll go ahead and draw some maps. I'm gonna leave this cool music we're playing in the background. Realistically, this is sort of like a chain of mountains that are like these are sort of just obstacles. It's a this is a mountainous piece of land, and this is the biggest sort of volcanic mountain. It's a lot of mountains have formed around it, and there's of course like the old ghost gate. There are entrances in essentially on the north, south, east, and west into the ghost gate. The ghost gate is low level functioning. The most realistic route is just I'm not trying to railroad you, but it genuinely is like this road. Like unless you want to take a detour like across like an Ashen Plains back the way you sort of came, there is sort of these like you could go up here and then go to that road.
I guess just whatever the
Alternate
like
idea
shortest
is we could
path
try to
is.
like we could try to like
the most reasonable
not
shortest
ambush-
pass is just essentially you go here and then boom 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 boom.
alternate idea is that we like go meet him before he starts killing people and be like, hey.
100% alternate idea is that you turn around and immediately start
Horrible
like
alternate idea, but it
you
is one.
immediately start going this direction.
Also, Cloud, you cut out, I think.
Am I still? Hello. Alternate option is you start going this
Hello,
way.
yeah, we're here now, yeah.
Of course, the warning there is
That's
y'all just
the
ran
way
from
we
this.
came.
Yeah. The way you
Yeah.
just came.
Yeah,
where
we
the
don't wanna
murder guy
go
wants
that
to
way.
murder you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my foundry is being super slow. One second.
Oh, good.
It might not be a terrible idea though to like try to like parlay with him and then like figure something out from there.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. It's like an unwinnable scenario.
Yeah, no,
Throw it in any ideas?
Then I will. Yeah. Or just even just Salem. Say, give us the ideas.
Yeah. Salem, throw it in anyone?
Okay. Run the options by me one more time.
So these are options that Mirvos in character has provided, not the only ones
Yeah,
available to
yeah.
you. Y'all can do whatever goofy ideas come to brain. Mirvos has basically said, I don't want us to die, so either we give him what he wants, we go unlock the heart, and we give it to him. We get to him really early and give it to him, so he doesn't kill us for it. Or we run from him, which means like Alicia teleports y'all, and you just go to the Traverse Lake. It's like, hey, we'd like a nice trip to like essentially a vacation in elsewhere, please.
Yeah.
So what about like this road right here? Like it goes up the mountain.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it goes up the mountain.
I also think that, okay, I don't mind the idea that we go to Red Mountain. However, before we fully go there, should we really meet him at Red Mountain? I think that's a bad idea. I feel like it's a better idea to like not do that.
Well, I'm thinking we're gonna. What I am thinking we want to get there first. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay. But I was worried
Yeah.
like he's gonna catch up to us and he's gonna catch up to us at Red Mountain, and then we're all gonna be like, ah, shit, here he is at Red Mountain.
You know, that might be inevitable, but also
So I'm kind of like stressing out about that.
I think we could outrun him.
I don't know if we can outrun him. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but I also don't. I don't know if I want to risk like. I don't know if I want to like. I don't know if I.
That's why I'm thinking of like a parlay or something.
I don't know.
Run a parlay?
I feel like that might be the.
Y'all want to
best
run some parlays?
I think if we. I think the moment we like meet him again, we're gonna have to fight him again.
Well, it depends, cause like I do have the razor too, so we have a major advantage with the freaking razor.
Yeah, we have the razor.
We have
do.
the razor, so we can just be like stabby.
Yeah, he does keep using his telekinesis to do some nonsense
that's-
though. So I'm
Oh,
a
no,
little
you're talking
worried.
about Barad, not Shore. I'm sorry.
You mean you were
I meant
talking
Shore.
about
Yeah, I
Shore?
can use stabby Shore.
Oh,
With the
Shore.
razor.
Okay, so
It's not a horrible
Shore
idea.
is interesting because I think
Yeah.
okay, Shore. I actually do feel like we could get to the heart before him and then do whatever it is Azura wanted us to do with it.
Yeah, but
I-
Azura might want us to give it to Shore, in which case Eileen would not be okay with that.
I mean, you do
Because
know the
Eileen-
original plan of Azura, because y'all seem a little fuzzy on that. The original plan of
Yeah,
Azura
I
was
don't
to
know.
essentially like help resurrect her brother. She has sort of given loosely up on that plan. Like that was the prophecy that was set in motion. Like, and for the most part, y'all succeeded in many part of that. Y'all rejected using the Dragonborn as part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, essentially that was part of the prophecy related to the Saisi people. And, like, Azura was part of
Okay.
that prophecy. At which point things already started, like, veering off plan. And then you sort of, changed a little bit more of her nature. She was very much willing to bring her brother back. She has made peace with this because of Azura, or because of Zavina. Zavina has changed her nature a bit.
Okay, so
Oh,
she no longer
okay.
cares.
It's no
So
longer
rather-
She
necessary
doesn't
for
know
her.
care, but like, yeah, it's not
Okay.
necessary. But so
would
The
she,
original
like-
plan was to
Azura
bring
to
back
hide it.
Warcon, yeah?
Okay, so I'm
could ask Azura to hide the heart.
that
But
was
I
my
might be the
that
only
was
one
my
who could do
thought
that.
was like that was my thought was like we get because like she wanted us to like
But I'm already
relocate.
hiding it, and I'm the only one who can like locate it again or whatever.
Yeah,
So-
I'm assuming we can still like relocate the thing.
Yeah, I have like cart console commands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
as
pocket it into
Cloud
a
has
pocket
put it.
dimension, yeah.
Yeah, so I can just be like, no heart for you, Sure.
Not yet.
Not
your
yet.
time yet.
Not
You
your
still got-
time. Yeah, we still
Yeah.
got the rest of the campaign, buddy.
Neater.
Neater.
You are not perfect yet. You need to.
Yeah, we need to see Ingrid.
keep
in
doing
this
some
campaign.
self-reflection, man.
Yeah. So
I will.
that's why I was suggesting the parlay, because I'm like, I'm the one who could like do whatever.
Loosely,
like,
because I want to
real
include
hard.
Thor in it. I want to include Salem, but like play-wise.
Yeah.
Loosely, do you
Okay.
guys want to start heading via the cart towards that direction? I know you're not trying to decide that right now.
That's what I'm thinking. Is I want to go in that direction.
Okay,
I'll go
let's
ahead and
go
click the
at
button.
least go in that direction. Yeah.
This will, in over 4 hours, it like progresses later and later into the depth of the twilight of night. Thornton wakes up on the cart, and you are sort of loosely dealing with something magically adjacent to a hangover. It's sort of, you're trying to recollect memories that aren't yours being sort of supplanted, sort of like in a non-conscious state, something akin to like a hangover, but it's less like crazy shenanigans while I was drunk and more like, here's mystical lore about the universe from Glamour.
Jordan, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, just a little bit too much information at once.
Okay. How do you feel? How are you feeling?
Little, I guess, hungover.
What? So what did Glamour show you or ask you or what did he show you?
What did he beam into my brain?
Yeah, cool. What he beamed into your brain, make me a lore check.
Oh no, Lord check. Whatever will I do?
Oh no, hello, Jack. Beautiful, lordy.
13.
13. You're trying to piece together and like you're catching up with everyone else. What the hell just happened? What the hell has been happening? And they sort of catch you up on all their discussion and the fact that someone's currently singing off in the distance, except it's not pleasant, happy singing. It's "We're coming to kill you" singing. We're coming to kill you if you're an elf. And you look around and it's like loosely elf features on Zafina, who is an Omez. Definitely half elf for Isbeta, and whatever half elf means in the Tamriel content of Bretons. You don't know if like the Norns respect them or not. You look over at Lisa, definitely an elf, and Mirvos, also
elf.
definitely an elf,
Very
and
elf.
yourself, very
Very
elf. And you're like, huh?
Very well.
Yeah, I think we should leave. Just gonna be entirely honest here. I think we should leave.
So
You know,
aforementioned
we
still
had-
chase us. Will still chase us.
You know we had something we needed to do here, right?
Ah, fuck! The heart. Jesus.
Yes, the heart. We're supposed to move the heart.
With your
Well,
13, as they mention the heart, you recall bits of Glamriel saying you need to anchor yourself back to the purpose and power of the sacred arena, of the purpose of the arena, of the purpose of Nern, Nerni a arena, like basically like to live upon Nern is the challenge of life. It is the immortal arena. And loosely, broadly, you get flashes of several avenues, but the heart being mentioned, that's the most immediate one, of avenues to anchor oneself away from and change one's nature back to that of a Nernling, or at least, or another word of saying someone born on Nern, a mortal. The heart is one way because it is essentially the first thing that shows the path of the arena. Or at least it's related to it. You're fuzzy. Glamriel's information's a lot to sift through.
I think we should, before we go, I know it's tempting to run the opposite direction. I think we should deal with the heart first. Partially because, if I'm being entirely honest with you, I have my own things I need to get done here. But,
No, Thoradin. What is it?
oh, well, I might have a chance to become mortal again. You know, I think that's probably the most interesting course of action we could take.
Wait, really?
Oh, really?
Yes, and I mean, honestly, I've been doing a bit of studying. It might be nice, being able to change again. Might be nice.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, that is.
I'm... Alright, let's keep going.
Question: would a cart be too bumpy to commit a necromantic ritual in?
I'll definitely make you roll it at a
Probably.
minus. I'll definitely make you roll it at a minus 30 as you're like, oh, oop,
I can handle that.
Yeah, I can do it.
try and figure that out.
I can handle that.
God.
You begin riding towards the mountain. You have essentially another 12 hours while you're away. And I will decide how
With
quick
12
that lets you
hours, Does
get.
that mean we have time? Does that mean I would have time to assemble the other bone wolf before I did the ritual?
Yes, you would.
Okay, good. Because the ritual was only 30 minutes.
This is another 4 hours, so essentially this leaves you with 8 hours. Like, to get up to Dagoth-Ur, this is where you approach the ghost fence. Like this massive sort of...
The ghost fence still up? Is it still there?
Apparently.
Give me 1 second.
And I show to you all the most horrifying of all things I can do. The greatest of magics, which I am specialized in, the creation of bones, so a 30 would be a 20, correct? Is that correct? Is that how specialization works?
Let me see that again. Like, can you say that to me again?
I have specialization in bones and zombies. Would I
Bones
be
and
able to use
zombies? They don't stack.
You can only
but
use one at a time.
You can, yeah.
that? No,
you can only,
no, I know. I'm just making sure the negative 30 becomes a negative 20, right?
Yes.
yeah, it would become a
Yes.
negative 20. Yeah.
Alright. And I bestow upon you all a most beautiful of necromancy.
God damn.
With a critical.
Whoa.
Jeez.
I am truly the most horrifying necromancer to ever grace Tamriel. Many Marco eat your heart out. We now have 2 bone wolves.
Beautiful.
Take 75 knocks down.
You reach upon essentially the ghost fence. And here in this realm, here near this thing, you realize the ghost fence is to some degree still active.
Wow.
It is keeping something within contained or the rest of everybody else out.
So, are we able to get in through this this path, or do we have to
Good
take another
question.
one?
Yeah.
You are riding up on it. You're still about essentially 1,000 feet out, but you do see people essentially lifting their hand at a great, like, maybe up to about 50 feet high, where you don't know how people got them up that high. There are lots of essentially like cubit, like arm length from your fist to your elbow, like scrolls, essentially like seals of like writing in Dunmary and Daedric, where people have been writing and like placing like pleas, petitions, prayers upon the fence of the ghost fence. However, every now and then, as you approach, you see the loose light of the ghost fence flicker. This sort of loose, like ephemeral, it's not really a solid structure. It's sort of made by these pylons. The pylons of the old places, like there are two massive sort of towers wreathed in a blue aura, but they are made of like bone white material. Every now and then the aura around them flickers and the prayers intensify from the people near them. So there may be a sign that the ghost fence is already failing.
Oh no.
In your sort of like time with Azura, you have been informed by Azura, Zafina, that this ghost fence was made in a desperate move by those she despises, those who killed her lovely servant, the Induril Nerovar.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and get some. I'm gonna get some more fan art. I'm gonna get location art so I'm not just describing a scene that you guys don't get to see. That always sucks. It does.
Yeah.
I like how I don't think I've ever failed a necromancy test this entire campaign.
Well, that is what you do.
Oh my god.
It is
Yeah.
what you do.
Gordon does.
I want to bring that up. I don't get to cast it a lot. I have never failed a necromancy test.
Beautiful.
It's also my highest score for obvious reasons, with 150.
Well,
Jeez.
y'all, out of character, I'm still debating this, but I'm like, do you think I should... Now I'm like, reverse Daedra? Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if Thorny can do it, maybe I can do it.
Up high on these pylons, long before they reach these sort of dagger shapes, up high on them are essentially desperate people who have like climbed in hopes to like worship or know some of the power of these. And you can tell even from a distance as you approach these pylons, these people are essentially clingers to an old faith, hoping that like either some of the power would be shared with them or it would not fail. They hold some hope that these things are still active, and so cling to them. As you approach now, like some of them hear and turn to you, and you can hear the broad general sound of a lot of them disgust, and they turn back to their prayers. Those who were distracted from the rest of them are so fervent they don't notice you. mixed in with a lot of prayers, Zafina, could you make me a perception check, a sort of observe check?
Yeah. Oh man. Do I try that again? I'll try it again. Why not? Why not? Why not?
But also, I'm gonna go back to the
that's
carts.
really good. There we
do
go. I
not
got a crit. Look at that.
I think that they'll respect the elves, and I think that they generally are not going to deal with whatever's going on with Thorin. But the rest of us are going to go back to the cart because I don't want to start to see. And like she like sort of like hides within the cart, like while y'all sort of sort this out.
I got a crit on my observe.
Nice.
There is only most of the words being prayed here are old tribunal gods, very faintly, almost because they do not want to be noticed amidst the rest of them. One of them mentions a diminutive form of Azura that is similar to just a syllable within their language, but she mentions it enough that you can tell. While she might be using it for him, it is definitely a reference to Azura. It's a devotional to Azura. She's just trying to hide it from the rest of these people praying. It is a hard, ashen-faced woman, surrounded and swaddled in this, like, perhaps at one point it knew color. It is mostly just a mixed gray, like, rough clothing covered with bone charms. Like, covered with essentially, like, seaside shells, which once were turquoise, and, like, long, rounded shells, all caught up on string, and all wrapped around her as if it is, like, essentially, like, maybe like a 16-foot circlet of yarn like this. At every sort of foot increment is a large bone charm with a Daedric alphabet letter put on it. And she wraps this around her at 3, 4, 5 circle passes. So it's wrapped around her arms, her hand, everything. Sort of like prayer, like garb. She must have long linger out here. This devotee. There's a few other people like dressed in similar patterns. Like a lot of these people are dressed in like robes, and you don't seem to see many like raider style people out here. But there are several, maybe like 40 or 50 other sort of prayer people at these set of pylons, where there is clear a gate shape, but the gate is closed and forms hard light, even though it flickers maybe once every 10 minutes for a brief moment. A lot of them sort of like look up to you as you're sort of standing out of the cart. Like Ilicia approaches. Miros, everybody else. And most of them just sort of drop a little bit of profanity. A few of them throw out a full Dunmeri phrase in like old Dunmeri that is kind of like a rough thing that you can't understand now, Alicia, and so can Mirbos. Upanishad Vivek Switna Chao. Like basically they mention like essentially there is like Bivek is an old way, but they've shortened it so much they've contracted it to Vivek. An exclamation of surprise, Upanishad, like, why are you here in this place? Wanderers without a purpose and with no right to be here. And then in Chao is just like, fuck. Like, essentially like a loose sort of disgust, like, a interjection of disgust. And then a few of them, Wajodushpa. Like, essentially, they point to your eyes, Ilicia, and say she has the eyes of blessing.
Oh, shit.
They consider this and, like, wait to see sort of, what you do. One of them walks over to a box that they leave sort of next to. A lot of these people have, like, essentially, like, built a shrine of, like, mixed things that they are able to offer. It's not much, really. It's definitely not a shrine with, like, great amounts of, like, fruits and things that would be offered and regularly rotated for the priest to eat. These are things that are left, like, essentially, like, relics of, like, the finger bone of, like, someone sacred to them, or, like, someone who had a noble purpose. They won't put bones of anyone and everyone here, out of desperation. These are bones of people who were reasonably respectable, even in these horrid lands. One of them, a very old,
First thing, oh, you're back.
like they won't put how much. What was the last thing you heard me say?
You said, and then you stopped.
Okay, what was the thing you heard before that?
I'm trying to remember. Brain no work.
Okay, so
It was something about like bones in a box.
yeah. So they won't put just any bones in here. They will put only what is respectable or notable, or someone who lived a reasonable, respectable life even in this horrid environment. Like essentially their last claim to sort of integrity on this like hour of trial upon this mountain or upon this island. One of them goes over and reaches towards a box, and like a few of them protest and like complain, and they say, "Raskandu das troban," like essentially, you have no place. You have no place. Like, the new three have taken over the old three, and like there's a bit of an argument, but essentially, after two of them sort of come to her side, like wing her. This woman that you noticed was singing a hymn. Now you see her from the face. She is very, very aged, and she has like essentially like bone scarification tattoos all along sort of the ridge of her eyebrows and the rim of her eyes, essentially making like moonlit shapes, like concentric moonlit shapes on her cheeks, and like essentially arcs upon her eyebrows. These are all like sort of like scarred into her body and like raised welts of like painted white. She sets down in front of you a box, lays out essentially a very beautiful cloth which must only ever stay inside this cloth, and reaches in and grabs 3 items and rests them upon the cloth in front of you, Alicia.
Okay.
These items seem to be something like you figure that this is some sort of test, but these items seem to be something akin to like toys. I will go ahead and tell you, like, the first thing that you as a player or person might understand this as is like, have you ever heard, like, you remember like Avatar, like Avatar, or
yeah.
this is actually a thing that they do in like Buddhist belief when they're selecting the new Dalai Lama.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They lay out sort of items, but you don't know what the representation of these items is, unless, of course, you pass a lore check with a -20, because you got kind of taken from your homeland.
I'm good at lore anyway. We'll be okay. Right? Alright, come on. We're re-rolling that.
Yeah, well, you have a 70. Like I would.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I have so much lore. Lore for
Yeah.
days.
There you go.
Yeah, we're good. 1 degree of success.
There are 3 items set out. They don't seem at all relevant, because you're looking at these are new tribunal. Like, this woman looked like, at least to Zafina, this was a faithful and adherent to the old way, or at least an adherent to Azura at the very least. But what she sets out in front of you are 3 things. Left to right, what you see is a carved golden hand. In the middle, you see a small symbol that looks similar to a staff. Like, essentially, like someone had miniaturized a staff. Like essentially like as a toy, like that you would hold with like a little doll.
Yeah, yeah.
And on the right you see essentially like a two-toned mask. Having passed your check, you know loosely the two-toned mask must symbolize Vivek. And you figure that the other two, the left one, if the hand isn't Vivek's hand of like magical destruction, or essentially the symbol of destruction, his mastery over that field of spell, it must be I am, like Almalexia's hand. It must be her carved golden hand of the healing touch. And the middle one then must be essentially a representation of the Sunara, which is an ancient staff of like Sothasil. I cut out again.
Is the anticipation of, or no, Zura is allegedly the anticipation of Sothasil, so
So I should pick that one.
I think that's the one you're supposed to pick.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
She sets it out in front of you and waits to sort of see how you respond to it.
How does she respond to it?
How do I respond to it?
That's what I'm
I'm
asking
kind of
you.
like, yeah. Alicia looks a little confused, taken aback, somewhere in there, because she's like doesn't remember anything like this from when she was a child. She's like, okay.
If any of the other people try to approach or talk to you, interrupt you, they will get very mad.
I'm not going near.
Okay.
I'm letting this happen.
This is sort of a test
So
that you are not meant to be informed on how to do this. You do this on your own.
I was gonna pick Sothasil's one because Sothasil's going to Nemily.
Oh,
I was gonna
that
pick
too.
because of that.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Because that's what she's thinking is about Nemily in this moment.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I think I'm gonna like kind of like look at Sothasil's thing a little more closely, and then if this lady doesn't really do anything to it, I'll kind of like reach for it like very carefully.
They don't really
know what
react.
they're doing.
They're attempting to sort of remain neutral.
Yeah.
And they will not give you any clue, not even the one. Like the two people to the side, there's a few of them like watching off from a distance. Like some of them have turned like in rejection to the old anticipations. Like they have their gods. They trust them and have faith in them. That's why they're here at the Ghost Fest. She is sort of allowing you to do whatever you want. As you reach for it, do you grab it?
If she doesn't reach to stop me, sure. I don't want to look like very carefully grabbing it. I'm not just like, oop, here's a thing. If you that makes sense.
As you very carefully grab it, you are loosely connected to several things. You said that the reason that drove you to this was Nimue.
Yeah.
I will not force another path unless you sort of tell me, hey, Lucy, I also get other vibes. I want to do this to Azura. Like, there's a lot of paths that this could take. You have grabbed it because
Rather, what I meant was Nemily was what she was thinking of when she thought of Sothasil, is kind of what I meant.
when you grab it, make me a mysticism check with a -20.
Ooh, I'm good at those. I'm good at those.
Yeah, you're like insane at mysticism.
I'm really good at mysticism. That's still 100%, guys.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
For a brief moment, you pick it up, and the faintest thought touches your mind. This is a staff just big enough for a doll. The woman is looking over you, appraising you. Like everyone is sort of like hushed who was concerned watching this. They aren't informing or really indicating, and they don't want to give any like explanation or like any expression away. The woman, however, looks to be sort of scanning, looking over you, evaluating your choices. You probably will be allowed to do a few more things before she finally enunciates whether this is a good or bad thing. But the first thing that comes to your mind, this looks like a staff that would go with a doll.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Do you do anything else, or do you simply continue to hold on to it?
I think I'll just hold on to it.
Finally, after a brief moment of about 2 minutes, you just holding and looking at it. Like, very heavy, very haggard. Almost like it's like an engine or a rolling of gravel, this woman speaks. You have chosen. What does it speak to you?
You said what does it speak to me?
Yes.
Did I receive any like visions in the mysticism check, or am I just kind of
You
like?
didn't receive any
sitting here with
vision.
this
It's
thing?
just like sort of the idle thought when you picked
good.
it up. You get when the idle
Oh,
thought when
okay.
you picked it up was, oh, this
Emily.
is like the size of a doll. Like a doll,
Yes.
like would go with a doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you say to her Nimily, just outright?
I don't. I would have said something a little more subtle. I would have said something like. Okay, I'm thinking about how to phrase this. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I gotta
good.
think about
I put you guys on spots for creative shit all the time. That's fine.
Yeah.
If y'all could wait for me to write the script each day, I'm perfectly
You're willing
fine.
to
Yeah,
wait
the script
us
for
to
the
think about
recap.
good answers.
I want good answers.
This campaign is not scripted for those
No,
who
Yeah.
watch.
no,
Like,
it's not.
That's actually the most damning sentence I could have ever said. Like, y'all wait for me to write the script is like, as in, this is a fucking script.
no.
It couldn't be. Have you seen the shit that happens? What I mean is, I have to write the dialogue that I write. I go back and watch the previous episode, and usually I'm lazy throughout the week. I'm too lazy to like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? And we put this session off for 2 weeks. I had to go back and watch the previous session, and I do that, I put that off to the last minute and write essentially the recapped dialogue. Because it's something that I forget as a GM. That is the only thing that is in a script. How the fuck could I predict what's going on?
Yeah.
No
Alright,
good tabletop show does that.
Yeah, no. Do you know how many times we were supposed to fail an encounter that we ended up
And we
succeeding
won
at?
so many times.
Windows!
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I have what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. Though this object is the size of a doll, it seems to me to be connected to a blue star.
Like, a few people looked amongst themselves, but they don't give anything away. Yes. What do you make of it?
What does that mean? That's out of character. I don't know what she means. Just what do you make of it?
What would you make of that? So you say, what would you make of that?
So you say, what would you make of that? What would I make of that? I gotta think about this again. God. Okay. A blue store has guided me at times. I would consider it her friend of mine.
No sky shows in the no star shines in the sky of these lands. Darkened is our horizon. Whatever she's saying, she doesn't seem to be leading you. She seems to be like prompting you for your own response.
Perhaps no star shines in your lands, but this star seems to follow wherever I go. Maybe it won't be visible to you, but it is to me.
What use does a
I really
star
can't
have
hear
need?
you.
What use does a star have need of a staff?
It was the staff of her father.
She pauses and looks at you. Make me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm bad at those.
You could also make essentially like a dialogue. I would very much heavily allow you
Can I
to
do
use
persuade?
a persuade, but you're not
Oh,
attempting
yeah.
to convince her of something. You're attempting to just sort of use your skill at conversation to realize what you have said wrong.
Shit, what have I said wrong?
It was a staff of her father is where she sort of like her eyes sort of had a reaction, even if she didn't wish to.
Yes. Oh shit, okay. I don't know what I said wrong though. Okay. Am I just gonna spill all my secrets over here, guys? I don't know what I'm doing.
You got this. You got this. You're speaking from the
Okay.
heart. That's all that matters.
Speaking from the heart, yeah, yeah.
Straight from the heart.
It's not necessarily a useful object, but a sentimental one.
Sacred and sacrament are often close. Sacred and sacrament are often close.
Yes, I would agree with that statement. I don't know, guys.
Connecting every piece of info I've got me. Is this your final thing? Is that
Look,
the last
I'm
thing you
not-
want to say to her?
Look, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. But there, you know, and you don't solve every puzzle, but that just means y'all have different things to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good enough. She's like, yeah, that's about right.
So that's the last thing you say after all the sort of. I want you to think. Just like don't get so stuck in the moment you can't
Look,
remember all
I'm
the answers I gave you.
Look, okay, so it was. Okay, so I picked up the staff. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, Nemily. And she's like, oh god, Nemily. And I was like, oh yeah, Nemily. And that's about it. Like, I don't know what.
I
if
feel like
gonna
you're
get
getting so
something, I
nervous. You
don't
actually
get it.
aren't remembering the responses I gave you, which is.
No, I'm not.
I don't
Freaking
want to handhold you though. As a GM, I do
I
often
know,
want to help
I know.
you. I'm not handholding you.
Okay, so I would say, yeah. She's like, yeah, I agree with that. Honestly, yeah, I said what I'm gonna say. I'm not. If we're hinting on something, I'm not getting it. I probably just failed this test, guys. but it's okay.
Unfortunate for you to be guided so long and to miss it here at the tail end. She essentially grabs the small staff from you.
Okay, all better, yeah.
The staff that was like very small, like doll size. Wraps it up with the other two things in the purple cloth. A lot of people you see. There's like hissing. There's like sort of like sucking of air through teeth. Like a few people like sort of spit in your general direction. Those who are more like at least like essentially like concerned about their sacred sacrament. Just there is the general air of disappointment as they return to their supplication to the ghost films. They return all these
Eileen
items
just
to
looks
the
sort of
box and close it and put it back. And Miras is like, "What the hell was that?"
I don't know. I don't know what that was, or just. Oh god.
Did we just do something wrong?
Oh, I definitely did something wrong.
Tori, then
I'm
you're
not
the
certain
smart
what
kid.
that was.
You're the smart man. What do we do? You're the book boy.
You know, sometimes it can't win them all.
What were we supposed to do?
I'm not certain.
I don't know. I mean,
Reflect.
If these people would have granted you permission, or like generally you're here at the fence to cross, and you don't see an easy way to cross, and occasionally the gate flickers. There's a lot of people in the way, and they have all returned to sort of either side where these grand pylons are, where they have their temples. There aren't really many people in the middle of the road, but the ghost fence only flickers for a brief moment every 10 minutes. Maybe enough for one person to jump to the other side. It is thick enough. It's kind of like the thickness of a like a gate, like a city gate. It's not just like a thin door. It's like thick enough that you'd have to really sprint and leap to the other side before it flickers back into place. Probably couldn't get the whole cart across. You get the sense of anything that these people might have been favorable to you, they're not interested in you, and some of them are just genuinely disappointed or disgusted with you.
Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. There's probably something obvious and I'm not seeing it. Because initially my reaction was to go for the golden hand. Because Eiley has like a weird connection with the destruction symbol, but then I was like, nah, is that too obvious? Then I was like, Nemily, that's something. I know that.
Yeah.
So I really don't know what that was about.
I know they ain't letting Zavina have a crack at this because I'm
Oh,
a
for
fucking
sure
cat.
not. For sure not.
Yeah,
No.
Even though I'm the most fucking qualified here, I am literally Azura's fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, those fools, they don't know.
Miros
They'll never know.
Miros doesn't have common sense, so he will make a common sense free. He can make mistakes after his common sense is gone for the day. He's like, hold on, this is ridiculous. He walks over to the priest the old lady who just did this. Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey. She like actually just sort of, hey. Like. He's like stuttering to remember essentially like some words in his own tongue.
Oh my god. You got this. You got this, Miros.
You got this,
You'll be
buddy.
fine.
I'm trying to look up something real quick.
Take your time.
I'm looking up the Dunbury dictionary. I have it just sort of. Doveva duleso convasari fetch. She like, there is the look of a woman who's just like, you butcher our tongue. I haven't had much use to use it. You've left your trial. Hey, no, I haven't. You don't even know us. You don't know anything we've been through. You think any Dunmer who left wasn't part of the trial, and that's your only interpretation? If she failed the test, give it to me. She looks and like spins at a lot of it, like, look.
Let's try this.
What right do you have? Do you even worship in the old way? Miros will attempt a lie.
You got this, buddy.
He has worshipped essentially Mara most of his life.
Oh.
But it is an ancient respected custom of the Dunmary to lie.
Sure, you got this, buddy.
Oof. Oh god, that's his deceive?
His deceive is low. He doesn't go about like he doesn't need to. Again, probably a little distance from his culture.
Oof. Man.
He spends a luck point. Oh.
Oh, buddy.
I'll spend one last luck point. It's near the end of the session.
Yeah. Oh.
He did it!
Wait, did he do it?
He
He
did
did
it!
it!
He did it. He lied!
The
Oh, no, I'm
thing he
just looking
says
at
is, I follow in the way of my father and my mother. Or essentially my father's and my mother's. Which is his loose way of saying, I do what my mom and dad do, which is they don't worship Basura anymore. She says, she looks him over, thinks on it, and considers.
trials can be had in many places by many ways. One who asks for the trial and asks for the question is different than one who is given it. Your failure has a higher price.
Oh shit.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You will traverse the gate whether you wish to or not, and whether it permits you or not.
Oh.
If you fail, you will walk a journey. What
boy.
happens if I walk through that gate when it's up? The ashes of your fathers claim the ashes of your spirit.
No, don't hurt my boy.
Oh man.
Don't you dare hurt my boy.
No.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, what?
boy.
Bone strength is added to bone strength, child. Those who are faithful and loyal defend the children of Dunmer from what is within. I'm sorry, you're saying that if I fail your test, you're gonna force me to walk into that flickering gate and you will be disintegrated and added to the strength of its field, yes? Oh.
You don't have to do it.
Uh,
You don't
Okay.
have to do it.
Miros will make a will check. Hey, Miros knows that this is a dumb idea, but his common sense is gone, so he's just
Okay.
making a normal willpower check.
Oh, buddy.
Don't worry, Mirabos, if you fuck this up, I will atomize somebody.
Okay,
You
phew.
did it.
Give me that chest. He steps back and essentially, like, she does the whole rigmarole. They all step and some of them gather. Less than before. You know he doesn't have the purple eyes, so it's less notable. But he has asked for this trial. But a few of her attendants essentially wing her at either side and shield his vision from anyone else who might inform him. He is meant to step back a few feet and look at the claws, except now different items are brought out. While she turns her back to him and reaches into the box, 3 different items are brought out. This time, left to right, it is a tuning fork, an ornate gemstone that looks to be filled with, like, it's wrapped in gold, but it seems to be blue and green, sort of like turquoise, with essentially like speckles of red within it. And then the final one on the right is essentially a bottle of what looks like milk. And he's just stuck there looking at that. You have 10 minutes. Wait, she didn't have a time limit. She didn't ask for the trial. Timer starts at 12:43. When it hits 12:53 IRL, whatever Miros decides, he's done. Like, he has to stick with that item and move forward. You should decide quicker, but he's stuck here looking at this. He's not allowed to get info from y'all, and he's just gonna try to make a lore check on his own.
Hang on.
Did we get a
Hang on.
question?
Kylie
Did
can
pass
telepathy,
out
but I feel like
I'm
they
gonna
know that.
telepathy this man.
Hold on, they might know that that's a possible
That's-
thing you can
that's
do.
true.
That is true. Did we
But I have Thoughtcaster, so they don't know I'm casting it.
Other than this.
sense them?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. He
Holy
did
shit,
it.
Mirvos.
He did it.
Miros very much. When I was explaining everything to Eiley, he kind of like he's too stressed to like hide essentially this. Like, he's not very good liar. Already exampled by that while I was explaining everything that we used to believe to Eiley. We went over the books. And he left to right sort of identifies the items. That's a swimmer. No.
That's a tuning fork from the Clockwork City. He looks at him. The middle one is my mom said our great aunt had a that's a Hope Spire. Hope Spire was the name of the that's IM's like they all look at him like really angry that he said like essentially like her less respectful name. I'm Alexia's. That's the name of her great blade. Okay, that's a Hope Spire gem. That's Alexia. And he looks at the other one, essentially. Milk. What the? Is this related to that line in the sermons about the milk finger? And then he's like, "This is Vivek." It's like disappointed. He looks at the bottle of milk. This is Vivek. She gives no response. Like she doesn't inform him whether he was correct about that. Mirvos is fairly confident in those answers, but now he has to pick one and has to explain why he picks it. Unless you want me to roll dice, I kind of want to roll one private. Really, like I want to sort of decide privately, and then I'll roll and like I'll roll. Let you guys feel how you feel about it. And then decide that or what I decide. So I'm gonna go ahead and decide in my brain the next 5 seconds what I want to pick, what makes sense for him to pick this. He looks at Alicia, looks over this stuff. Just pauses there and thinks for a second. And he decides sort of on his own, but I will roll, and I'll, it's left to right. Keeping in mind the order was the tuning fork that is so the sill, the strange, like, Homespire gem that is Alexia, and the right one, which is Vivek, essentially a bottle of milk. He rolls a d3. So, it's either what I've picked, which you don't know if it's the same thing, or Alexia's item.
Okay. So, thing is, what I think the correct thing to pick is Vivek, since, but because lore knowledge that I know, that I don't know how much y'all know, I think, like, Vivek is very much, I don't know, just, it makes sense with the city of Vivek literally being on Vardenfell.
That does make sense.
But
Honestly,
also,
I have no clue. I failed the test. I don't know what's going on.
so honestly, I think it might just. Yeah, I really don't think the
Might just be
Almalexia
up
one.
to chance.
I don't think the Almalexia one is the right thing to pick.
Okay. Let's go with Vivek then.
Whatever. Well, it's not that. It's
Or-
whatever Cloud says.
Yeah,
is
whatever
gonna
Cloud
pick.
says, or Alexia. Let's do whatever Cloud says.
Yeah.
Do whatever I say. Okay, so
You go
you realize
with
I'm not
that,
always gonna pick the thing in favor for you. I'm gonna ask you
I know.
final answer. Alexia or what I'm picking?
What's your picking, I think?
Wait, no, I don't know. I'm having
No?
doubts. I'm having doubts.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
You know what?
Final
Yeah,
answer.
they're probably
Final
both
answer.
bad.
I put the gun against
They're
your
probably-
head. Are you sure about it?
They're probably both bad. Gonna be real.
They're probably
Just-
both bad. So just pick it.
Just do your thing.
Spin the
Gio, do your
barrel.
thing. Yeah.
Thorin, how you feel about this?
Hello.
Salem?
Shit, I don't know. I got nothing.
I'm gonna be so pissed if this kills
Real.
my fake boyfriend.
Actually, I'm not gonna let him die. Don't worry if they're like, well, we're pushing you in. Man, fuck
Okay,
y'all.
good.
Nyla's
Yeah,
heaven
okay.
again.
No. I will like teleport Mirvos out of there.
Leave me be. I need death.
So fair.
You realize we're gonna get hit by that too, man.
That's why y'all need to
Yeah.
teleport out
man.
first.
You're not a man.
So,
Oh,
I-
Y'all gotta teleport out first. Then I fucking horribly traumatized.
Alexia or my pick?
your pick.
Your pick.
Your pick.
Your pick.
He looks at you very briefly, Alicia, and like essentially not long enough to get them angry, like as if you're like communicating anything. He looks, takes one last big draw of breath, scratches the back of his neck, and just sort of gestures towards the tuning fork. That's not how this works. But what? Take or do what thou wilt. Say what thy feel. But do not attempt to use the great gift of deception here and now. Fine, lady. And he walks up and grabs the fork. This one. Why? Because it's the same one that she picked. Like he essentially gives an honest answer. Because she picked Sothasil, and I trust her. Interesting answer.
Oh, so cute. No.
Trust is a thing that often comes to fail one in the end. Placed in the wrong people. And many people fail you, even the ones you trust. Can you say she has never failed you? He looks and thinks about the moon, and like, he pauses.
Never, man, never.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very mad when she left me once. So you have felt the sting of betrayal. A small one, but yes. Yeah, I have. What lies on the second half of betrayal? What? What lies on the other end of betrayal? Choose your words carefully. He pauses, he looks, he's like, I'm sorry. This is not the puzzle that you think it is, child. What lies on the other end? Speak freely. Use your gift. But may all the forces in this land and that upon the very soil which touches beneath your feet and flows within your lungs, though you deny it, is it? He takes the mask off. What are you even talking about? You drink freely now of the air. Breathe it deep in and let it touch the bottom of your lungs. See now if you feel still what you feel before. Give me your answer. Give it as you must, either by gift of lies or by open-handed truth. Tell me, child. What lies on the second half of betrayal? He will not get a roll. This is just sort of according to Mirvos' character.
Okay.
Aw.
I have an idea for this. Out of if I
Yeah, go tell me your tell me your idea. Go tell me your idea.
I would have said forgiveness.
But that's not what the dumb would
I
believe,
know,
I don't think.
but that's what Eiley
That's-
believes.
That's what Eiley believes. That's what
Eiley
Mirvos would
believes.
say with
That's what Mirvos
with
would
his
say,
full chest.
probably, yeah.
In all honesty,
I feel like
Well,
honestly,
like,
there's like a chance
he
he would
might
say
say
that.
that.
I don't know though.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
wanna,
kind of
like-
curious what Cloud like, based on like what Cloud already.
Yeah, I'm
said.
curious what Cloud is gonna pick here.
Oh god.
So I will
man.
let you I will let that be the answer that you put in Mirvos' mouth, or I'll pick for mine. What do you want? What are you feeling?
I don't know. Do we trust our GM? I think we trust our GM.
I think we trust our GM. Yeah, let's trust our GM.
I want to let him cook.
Let's let him cook. We're letting you cook, son.
Yeah. Cook this meal for me.
I
I'm so scared.
How long am I allowed to answer? I will not wait to suddenly cut off your sentence. I will not let you delay and play a game of moving stones upon shifting sands and wide ash where we lose the point. But you may answer in full. Alright. There's a lot of things that lie on the other end. Oh, then tell me. There's frustration, and there's pain, and there's fear, and there's bad choices. And there's the feeling that you can't make any choices sometimes. And then sometimes there's a trap from your own heart. Okay, so if she betrayed me, I didn't abandon hope. On the other end of betrayal is a choice. Go on. There is a choice and there is powerlessness. Go on. And sometimes something that cannot happen does. And where you cannot reach, love reaches you. That's it. That's my answer. Do you know what you have grabbed? It's tuning fork. No. What? Do you know what you have in your hand? You said it's not a tuning fork, sir. Who did it belong to? Why you chose it? I thought it was Sotha Sill's item. I picked what Alicia did. You are correct, it is Sotha Sill's. It belongs to his household. It just looks like a fork. Like, I mean, it's small, it's like a kid's fork. You are correct. What? Allow them to pass through. She is far off. Perhaps at one point, the one that you trust in could have reached what she needs. And now she follows a star she cannot reach. And you are just beneath it. And he'd given it up. But somewhere in the through line between the two of you, there is something that reaches it. Wait, I passed? You have. Or you have found the child's fork. Yeah. I don't... You don't need to get it. Do you wish to keep it? I guess? You may. Somewhere in the line between the two of you, there is something worthwhile, and you have something to trust there. I hope it sees you through to the end. We are all dreaming of that seventh way. Thornton, make me a lore check, and Alicia. And Zabina.
Why am I going?
Muros
Oh,
doesn't understand that last
yeah.
reference.
I think we
Man.
understand it out of character at
Oh,
least.
fuck. Oh, shit, man. I'm fucking... Oh, god damn it.
11.
Thank God. Oh my
5.
lord.
All of
Five.
you hear essentially the 7th way, and you're like, no, the Vivek's books talk about 6 ways. Like, immediately you know that the lady is, like, counting wrong or something. Like, you're like, no, there's like 6 ways. There are 6 walking ways in the book.
If I may intrude, you said 7 walkways. I'm a little curious there.
Of course, one who bears the gift of the mountain would be curious.
Can I roll war check to understand what the gift of the mountain is?
That's
You
the
see
fucking
with-
eye, dude.
You see
Or
with
not dude,
Velos'
fuck,
eye.
Dude is neutral. Yeah, that's my fucking eye.
Sorry, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying
It's
to like get
muscle
better
memory.
about like yeah. Anyways, continue.
one committing microaggressions today.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Man.
I'm joking. You know it. We
I
know it.
know, yeah,
I'm a
we
little confused. I'm a
know.
little tired. Thank you. I thank
you're
you for
good.
that, Emily.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it's the eye.
She mentioned essentially you have Velos gift, which is your 3rd eye, even though you haven't covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows for some reason that you have a 3rd eye underneath that.
Oh shit.
Of course, you would be curious. What do you ask after?
What do I ask after?
Yes.
I simply ask for curiosity's sake. These 6 walking ways are...
You're a little quiet.
fascinating and definitely the 7.
You are very quiet.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gave
sorry.
you. Lean
Sorry.
forward.
I'm
Lean
sorry.
forward.
I simply ask out of curiosity. The 6 walking ways are fascinating, and a 7th is unheard of.
Vivek is not the one who should have been writing books. She walks towards the gate and essentially commands them to begin opening it. That's all she'll leave you with.
Is actually...
I'll commit that to memory.
They open the gate and allow you to pass forward, and we will end today's session with y'all approaching towards the mountain. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this and show you exactly how close you are, as you've basically crossed this threshold. There were 8 hours left in the day, and about 4 hours in, we will say, with no random events, you pass through with your whole caravan. They all sing essentially a hymn in ancient Dunmary to allow the gate to open against the consternated wishes, and like there is a little bit of like an altercation that breaks out. But the faithful of this sort of sect push back the lesser faithful, or like essentially like the other group that they are sort of sectarianly conflict with, and allow you to pass through. Though there is much like essentially like things being thrown at you and like anger, and there's consternation that like you would even like to like there's you done Eiley and you like Mirvos both know that like essentially there's a lot of yelling that you would even dare turn off the great gifts that they have left us. Like this is their love for us essentially. What there's essentially a disagreement between those who follow the old tribunal and essentially the 3 good Daedra. They allow you to pass through, they escort you through, and just as the back end of your cart is done, it closes, and we will call it there for today, taking a little brief look at what you are looking upon.
Oh, man.
As you
Ooh,
approach,
that's scary.
there is a horrid, deep redness. As you approach, you are close to an active, very
I see
angry
cliff racers in
mountain.
that art.
Yeah. What do you want me to say about it?
Thank God those are gone. They're gone, right?
Who's gone? What?
They're gone, right? There's no cliff racers here, are there?
Oh, cliff racers. I was
No.
like, what?
No. Wait.
Wait. Well, we'll find out next time on Elder
find out.
Scrolls Jail. I know a lot didn't happen. We mostly did talking sessions. This is a very heavy lore
Like the talking
campaign.
sessions, man.
Yeah, we do some stressful, dramatic shit sometimes. Like,
I do need to intersperse stuff.
Last fucking session was stressful.
Oh my
But also,
god.
Yeah,
also
no.
if you're a player who only cares about the combat, that's not like, I'm not saying combat doesn't happen or like risks don't happen in my campaign. It's like what's my favorite direct, like Brendan Lee Mulligan mentioned it. That's not the only thing that it's worthwhile, but he's the most recent person and he put good words to it. Essentially, what does war mean if I don't show you the value of peace? Like, what does it mean for a character to die if I don't give you a moment to laugh and eat a meal with them? Like, essentially, it's a quote that he didn't even make. It comes from essentially a director of old Japanese like samurai flicks, almost like our spaghetti westerns. Essentially, like, you have to linger on the city, like, and essentially have that brief like 30 minutes where you're like, oh, fucking nothing's happening, we're just chilling out in this beautiful like paradisical like Japanese village. Yeah, you have to, for it to matter when the hero steps onto the scene and essentially like the child's doll is ripped in half and the town is on fire. It doesn't mean anything to you before that. So I have to build the context for essentially the coming scenes, which is what this sort of was. And what all the talking episodes are. Like, also, yeah, half of, I'm not trying to defend myself right now. The other half of D&D role-playing games is the role-playing. We love lore. We're lore nerds. Half the reason...
Motherfucker, I'm like, this is like my favorite fantasy setting. Like, you think I'm not gonna like be searching like for all the lore I can find? And we're in my favorite region of that fantasy setting too.
We have a really cool viewer today. Someone who said some very sweet words. Built different, which I just now get that now that I'm saying out loud. I've been reading that. I've been reading that on the left, spitting a bunch of other plates.
Yeah,
Well, glad to have the girlfriend in. I prefer lasagna mech to spaghetti western. I don't have the stream chat on every tabletop setting. This one, I like to let the visuals dominate the screen, and I like to let the player chat. In some of the other tabletops, like the ones that are goofier, I feature the Twitch chat more. The game we play on Sunday is a goofball chat with one of the players who is in our game on Friday, tomorrow. Our Starfield game. Our Starfield game has Bakan. Bakan is also in our Sunday game, which is Kingmaker. And even though that is a dramatic, like, oh, we're building a kingdom and it's political, they've turned it into a very, yeah, we're politically leaning. It's a very Parks and Recreation kind of goofball like scenario. It's high fantasy Parks and Recreation, where half of the scenes of them doing the regular, like, we're gonna fucking kill everything, like D&D, like we're delving in a dungeon. The other half is them running a kingdom, but like as idiots. So I feature the chat in that more often. This one, maybe less so, but I always call out my cool viewers. I'm glad to have Salem's girlfriend. Everybody, we will be back hopefully next week. Hans is a bit of a crazy irregular player. I wanted to take that into account.
Good news! Next week, I'll be... am I calculating this right? Next week? Yeah, next week I'll be in Alabama, so if he doesn't show up, I can actually go to his house and throw rocks at his window.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So, I'm glad that your situation is easing up. Next week, hopefully, if nothing, bars, I always sort of, Twitch isn't the most updated place. If you're a community member, if you like us on YouTube, if you're randomly finding these, like, barring unforeseen circumstances of deep and strange and troubling nature, yes, rock throwing time, woo. Barring unforeseen circumstances, if you're like finding us randomly on YouTube, or like this is an archived piece of media 100 years later, I don't think I still exist 100 years later, but if you find it earlier than then, it's easy to get in touch with us. I'm not updating the schedule on Twitch. I know that makes me a bad Twitcher. I don't live on Twitch. I don't get paid by Twitch. I don't get paid by YouTube. I'm doing this for fun. This is not a commercial endeavor. This is only slightly related to money in that sometimes my players know that, hey guys, I did a lot of work for a really fun session. Would you pay me for it? Like, that's the vibe. But like, apart from that, no.
I'll be honest, every time I pay for a session, I just think of that stupid meme of Hulk with the tacos, but it's like $15.
Yeah. That's sort of the vibe here. And so like, if you find this media anywhere out there on the internet, the easiest way to find us is like, go find my channel, Cloudheart TV on YouTube. And
Yeah.
right there is a connection to my
You watch
Discord.
a whole bunch of the VODs and
There's a-
and the
Yeah.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of VOD.
Discord.
The Discord is where we do everything. A lot of the channels are
Yes.
hidden for players specific, but I have a huge open channel where we goof off too. It's sort of because like we get to know each other. I think a good tabletop of people becomes friends, and you don't rush that, but eventually you do become friends and you say things that are private. I leave the group channels to us, but open channels are like we know to not share public stuff in there, and like come in, hang out, talk to us. Like we're more than happy to have you. All that being said, we're signing off for tonight. Look forward to climbing Dagoth or the mountain, the Dread Mountain, next week. And if it's not next week, you'll find out on the Discord. Bye, everybody.
Good night,
Yeah.
Evelina.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh well, would you look at that?
I'm approaching rapidly.